This is the 2024 wrap-up show. Guess what? We're going to talk about it on 94 feet of UNC.
Gordy to Black. The time, 18. Shot, Jordan! Michael Jordan!
Swicker with the defense and the rebound. That's a good effort by Swicker.
Stackhouse streaking it on Park. Reverse dunk is good, and he gets fouled by Park. Oh my goodness, what a dunk by Stackhouse.
I think that he brought him back so quickly, but you know what? They're down eight. In fairness, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. You can't teach that high-rising ability. 3. And Green rips down the rebound in traffic. 4-on-1. Great job. What a terrific job in transition. I mean, you could.
The glass no good. Rebound followed by hand throw. Good! Carolina.
Inside 30 overall. Love, top of the key.
Alice, the belt is over. Carolina. The Tar Heels have won the national championship.
And that is it. There is a new team in college basketball. North Carolina takes the title. Hampton, any final. North Carolina is the 2009 national champion. And this year, the confetti is going to fall to North Carolina. They're not going to be denied this time.
What's up, everybody? It is, oh my goodness, Tuesday, December 31st. It is the last day of the 2024 year. Got a big major episode for everybody today. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to wrap up the whole 2024 year in sports. Of course, I got some big special guests with me today or whatever. But before we jump into everything real quick, just so that everybody knows, listen, my motto for 2025 is hashtag FON, which is foot on next. All 2025, fellas, I'm telling y'all. Like, I'm putting foot on next all 2025. That's just what it is. So, listen, make sure that y'all subscribe, hit that like button, comment, share to my YouTube channel or whatever. Make sure you follow me on my socials, on Twitter, on Instagram, at 94 feet of UNC. Of course, I got the merchandise, which is definitely dropping next year. Well, y'all know what I mean. But listen, I'm just gonna jump right into this because this is a big episode. Like, I got my guys in the building with me today. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Everybody has been here before, but of course, like, we all back in the Zell Dome today. I want everybody to just introduce yourselves to everybody who might be some new. I might have some new listeners. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll start at the top. Pablo, you first. Newb, you second. Terrance, you third. Rob, you fourth. That's the way it looks on my screen. So let's get to it.
First and foremost, I just want to say shout out to you, Linzel. Appreciate you having me on, man. Appreciate to be on here with some Carolina royalty, man. Salute to y'all, bro. Mad respect to you too, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Referee royalty. You know what I mean? All love. You know, Duke Nation in the building, but it's all good.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Relax, Terrance. Relax, Terrance.
Nah, I'm Pablo, man. You know, basketball scout. I scout the Pro 16 circuit. I've been doing this for a little while, man. Just all things basketball, man. Salute.
Absolutely. Newb.
What's up, everybody? It's Terrance Newby, UNC class of 2000. Definitely dope to be on here with some different, you know, we got the football player, we got the ref, we got the Duke guy, like, you know, the scout. But you're going to be the Duke guy for the rest of the night, Pablo, just so you know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's definitely, I appreciate you hitting me up, man. I'm definitely glad I can get on here and help you out, bro. Like
Absolutely.
I said, man, I'm a big sports fan, period. I love basketball, but I like all sports, man. I'm just glad to be able to give some input to my man's 94 feet of UNC podcast.
Absolutely. Terrance, it's on you.
What's up, big time? Searcy here, Carolina alum from 07 to 2010, 9-year NFL veteran, still part of the Carolina community here, meeting some fresh faces Even though we have an enemy in the building, I can respect him for the night.
Come on, man.
He came over. He can't. Hey, you came in representing. I gotta respect it. He put it out there, but can't be mad at that, man. But I'm glad to be here. Glad to be part of this. Hey, man, thank you for having me on again. Back for another one. Let's do it, man.
Rob.
Oh, what's up? I'm Rob Wann. I work high school, college, and pro side basketball, not NBA. I do a lot of semi-pro. Also do NBA practices. Blessed to be on here, Linzel.
Absolutely. Listen, man, I had to bring everybody on here. Everybody is family to me that's on here. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I had some others that I wanted to invite and everything, but, you know, I wanted to try and keep things to a little minimum. But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody is family. Of course, you know, I always like to bring people together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that rocks with me, like, you know, I always put other people in a good position as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? So because I only rock with solid people, and of course y'all some solid guys, man, for sure. It's all love, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. So listen, it's 2024. It's the end of 2024 though, fellas. So, you know, a lot has happened this year, like for sure, in the sports world. So of course, the reason I had to bring you guys on here so that we could just chop it up, delve into the different sides of sports. You know, Rob, of course, has been on the football and basketball sides, and with officiating. Of course, Newby being a Carolina alum on the basketball side. You know, Terrance being on the Carolina alum on the football side and the NFL, of course. And then Pablo, of course, just being a scout, just being a basketball guru, I would call him, even though he is a Duke fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Pablo, just you on eggshells tonight because you in the presence of greats and legends from UNC, all right? So,
hey, I like it like that, though.
Up to a minimum.
I like it like
Pablo,
that.
it's cool, bro. Some of my best friends are Duke fans, man.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't got no best friends that's Duke fans. Nah,
man, listen, bro.
Nah. You said
Linzel tell you though. I like UNC. Linzel tell you.
Hey, Terrance, you wore number 21, right?
Yes, sir. I did.
I knew it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's even better. 2 number 21s in the building.
Yeah, that's how I remember. I remember we played for the Bills and everything, bro. Like, I remember.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Absolutely. So Rob is more of a Michigan fan, fellas. If I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, you know, I like Michigan. You know, where y'all are, man, you know, y'all that line is drawn, you know, like here, like everybody in Indiana is like an Indiana fan. I'm not an Indiana fan.
Oh, hey, that's another hoop state right there, buddy.
It is. But you know, like it makes me not like them, man, because they base is so delusional that I can't even get with it. But I do root for them in football because my daughter actually works for IU Athletics in dietetics. So she was on their football. So they had a good ride this year. I was really happy.
Yeah. Rob doing some big things up there in Indiana, man. Like, gotta get up there and check you out, man, for sure. Like, for sure. We gotta
springtime though. I've been up there in Indy now. Play the coach.
Yeah,
it's cold up there, but we gotta go springtime. We can't
nap time. Yeah, it get cold.
It's cold. You know what? We've been blessed with some cool weather the last couple of weeks. It's been warm, but I mean it's been raining all the time. But it ain't been that 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, do they still do the one state champion in the state of Indiana in basketball?
No, they switched that up.
They switched it?
Bro, it's been some years, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Man.
I don't even want to quote it. It's 20. I say at least 20.
Yeah, I remember back in the day they should have one state champion for the whole state.
Yeah. And you know, all the traditionalists still be talking about it. But you know what? To be real about it, it like what they want couldn't get done now with that small school. It's just that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's not. So
yeah,
it's that tradition. That tradition. It's high school hoops here is still big. They got the big gyms here. They do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm right, out of like the biggest 15 gyms in the United States, I want to say like 8 or 9 of them is here. They got big gyms.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. We got some Carolina legends that come out of the state of Indiana for sure.
Y'all got some
for sure.
You do
for sure.
Sean May. For sure.
Sean May. Yep.
Jalen Washington. Who else?
Big E. Big E from Indiana, right?
Montrose.
Yeah. R.I.P. Big E. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. We got. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, the state of big men right there for us.
I thought y'all had a shot at that kid too, Braylon Mullins. He ended up going to UConn. He the truth too. I will tell y'all. He is the truth.
That boy nice. That boy nice.
Yeah, he a goof. He shouldn't have went there.
I ain't saying he's still Pablo. I'm gonna be real with you. He the truth. Pablo, he the truth.
I'm glad. He the truth. I'm glad he didn't go to Carolina.
Oh man.
He the truth with it.
Pablo, hey, listen, Pablo gonna sneak it in whenever he can. I'm just letting y'all know. He gonna sneak it in.
I came in peace.
He broke a whole lot of them. He broke a whole lot of them Hoosiers' hearts by going to UConn as well.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, who wants to play for Mike Woods? Like, come on.
Ooh, that's another story right there, bro.
Yeah. We ain't even got to jump into it, or we can jump into it later on. It is what it is. So, listen, who wants to go first? Who wants to bring up what first? Whatever happened throughout the season. I mean, we just gonna bounce around. Ain't no certain topics or anything like that.
I go first. I got it.
All right, Pablo, it's on you.
All right, check it out. Right, so for me, so much basketball I watch. You know what I'm saying, live, on TV or whatever. I think for me, like one big thing has been like the narrative change around Penny Hardaway in Memphis, and about how he's doing his thing at Memphis. You start to see in the last few seasons or whatever, they kind of been, talking real bad about my boy Penny, man. And I don't really like that, man, because I think that, especially this year, I think he's done a phenomenal job, has some good wins, a couple bad losses or whatever, and they kind of wrote him off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all these guys, from another show, I don't even remember the show name or whatever, 68, Field of 68 or whatever, they wrote him off. You know what I mean? Talk crazy about him. Then they had your boy on the show the other day. Come on, man. These guys got to stop, man.
That's a Jeff Goodman move for sure.
Yeah. That's to me, that's clown activity. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, man. Like, I just think that if you're going, keep that same energy. And I just like that Penny's proving them wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think, the lineup that he's got, he was able to get his coaching staff solidified, and he rounded up some good guys, and now they standing behind him instead of turning on them like some other coaches. And I'm just liking that, man. I'm really enjoying that. Yeah, man, that's one big thing for me, man. I don't know how long you want me to go or whatever. I mean, I could talk forever.
I mean, this is a jump in whenever you
to piggyback off that though, what he just said, I just saw Penny was on somebody's podcast, and he was talking about how he has to recruit his team every single year. The guys that are already there. And what people don't understand, I see a lot, I'm in a lot of these fan groups on social media, and I see fans dogging these coaches, but they have to understand that the climate of college basketball is totally different. Like these players now, as they should be in it to make sure that they're taking care of themselves and their family down the road.
For sure.
If things don't happen for you to make it to the NFL, NBA, whatever it may be, I don't have a problem with these kids making money, because it should have been this way a long time ago.
I agree with that.
They're killing these coaches, and it's like, you gotta understand, they're adjusting too. They're making adjustments to this stuff too. So you can't expect anybody to do it a certain way and do it, and you know what I mean? And it's like a blueprint for this, because it's not. This is all new.
Yeah.
So we're losing older coaches, old school coaches, and people are complaining, well, these kids shouldn't be making this. It's not amateur sports anymore. But you guys were okay whenever we were getting $1,500 a month stipends, because you come from a bad situation.
You're making $3 million off our back.
Right. And you're making millions of dollars off the revenue sports at these top universities.
$3 million a Saturday in college football.
Thank you.
And we only get 150 after the game.
Exactly. Like, come on, man. You get a little per diem after the game.
Right.
You know, you get a little bit more on the road, but
The entire
I'm
landscape
just-
needed to change.
Bro, listen, I'm for it 100%. I went to an NAIA school in hoop, full boat. You know, we got $55 a month laundry money. $55.
Gotta find me a girl
that's
quick.
crazy, bro.
That's what you got. So no, I'm with y'all on.
Find me somebody who stayed off campus. So I can wash my clothes. I gotta keep that fit.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Facts.
You know, like
Facts.
the little practice gear we used to put up. Now I went to an NAI school. I didn't go to Carolina, y'all. So like ours got washed every day. They had nerve to say, like, don't put your color clothes in there, you know, to get washed with your practice. I used to put my shit in there every day.
I don't care where I went. I needed that, buddy. I
Come on.
Cause half the time I had to send the money home. You know, I was paying bills in the house since I was 16. So it was 18, 19, 20 years old in college. That little $150 like some home games. I used to get that 150 after the game and had to get that to my mom and dad. They last dime coming up to see me play.
I agree, bro. Same thing for me. I became a dad at 19. So Christmas time and all that, like I had to make sure mine was straight before I got myself anything back in them days.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And Pablo, I agree with you on Penny too. I do.
Yeah,
I'm happy he's doing well.
You know what I do?
You saw the Miami coach just resigned.
Yeah, I would just get ready to say that too, Denard.
Yeah.
He resigned.
At least 8 in Final Four, and then 8 players coming there and say they want to leave. He like,
Right.
That's tough, man.
like damn, like
Shit.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
Leonard Hamilton about to be next.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
Hamilton
He resigned and Leonard Hamilton getting sued.
But that's
Well,
why
he said he wasn't paying nobody.
Roy and Coach Tatum got out of there real quick. They knew it was coming. Nick Saban,
Yeah, they did.
They knew what was coming.
You know what I do? You know what I hate though? I hate the fact, like, a lot of these coaches, I grew up watching these coaches.
Right.
Leonard, Larinaga, like Tony Bennett, all of them, Coach K, Roy, all of them, right?
Right.
But then it's like the NCAA is trying to push all of the vet coaches out and making room for all of these
I can see that.
other coaches that are going through situations that they don't want to talk about though. Like, for example, right? Look at the situation that happened in Alabama with Nate Oates. Now, granted, that wasn't last year, but the year before, whatever, right? With the Brandon Miller situation. Nate Oates pretty much, and Alabama pretty much swept that under the rug, right? Look at the situation that happened this year. What is it? What's going on with the Ty Golden situation? Somebody tell me. Like, it's
Come
like
on,
it's
man.
been swept under the rug or whatever, and it's like Florida is not going to suspend him, which they should, because that's a serious situation that he's being accused of. And I don't understand that or whatever, or the NCAA should step in. So it's like they big up those type of coaches, but then you pushing all of the others out, the Izzos, like, even though Izzo ain't left yet, but it's coming. Mark Few, same way, it's coming. Calipari, I mean, he's just deep. He's probably too deep. But right now,
he's been doing NIL deals before they was legal.
That's true.
This ain't nothing new for him.
Right.
He's right up his alley. He's
But
good.
you know what? Cal wasn't the only one, though. Y'all know
No, he
that.
wasn't. No, he was not. You all right
Hell
about
no.
that?
Cal wasn't the only one.
No, he was not. My
But
man
I
Rick
think-
Pitino,
but-
you took a visit to Louisville when Rick Pitino was there. You was committing, from my understanding.
that's true. That's true. That's true. But
He was
I think they trying to push Cal out. Eventually, it's already started, as you can see.
That's
When
why
is
he
the
went
last time we heard about Arkansas this season?
Exactly.
Now, keep in mind, during the offseason, Arkansas was a big talk because Cal was bringing in the players, picking them up in the portal, the recruitments, and all of that and stuff. It was Arkansas. I ain't heard about Arkansas in weeks. Not the name Arkansas. I have not heard anything about Arkansas. Like,
It's the brand, bro. It's the brand, bro. Like, it's a different brand. You know what I mean?
every
Not
year
blue
is
blood.
must win in every sport because each year the roster is going to rotate.
Yeah.
In NFL, we call it rotating the roster. Like if you're at the bottom of the roster and you're not playing, but NFL, you at the bottom of the roster, you're not doing too much. They release you and they bring somebody else in. College football, if you're a 4 or 5 star, you at the bottom of the roster, you're not playing, you going someplace else. So that's any sport. Like they gonna take their chances of going. They don't care if they gotta go down a level. If they can make enough money to solidify themselves for the future, man. They taking it. So it's a money game now. Like you want to recruit me and use my name, image, and likeness. Like you gotta pay, and you can't be the days of coaches lying to players. Like you come in and start right now just to get the 4 or 5 star. That's not. That's going away because if he sit there and he know like guys are to be on that level, you got to have a type of ego. Like shit, I still have my ego. Like to this day, like when I play sports against my family, I don't believe nobody in my family can beat me. Like no,
the competitive spirit never goes anywhere.
If one of y'all beat me, I just be like he got the best of me that day because I don't know what he ate in his house. I don't know what he done to get anybody in my family beat me. No. We ate the same thing. You didn't do what I did. So I'm just referring to like all these athletes got the ego. That's how we push ourselves to get to that point. And then you got a coach that's one ear telling you this and one coach is telling you that, and they promising you this and this and this, and you're not seeing it on your arrival, or you get to the campus and you see it's not what you think it is. Jump in the portal. I go someplace else. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so it's a every year is a must win for every team because they know that roster guys are going to change. I saw Washington State had 32 guys in the portal and they out there playing in the bowl game. I was like, God, but it's the way they had a defeated roster. 32 players on Washington State roster was in the portal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like that's insane. Like, so it was so it just shows the shape of the landscape. And if coaches can't catch up with it or be above it, like that's why they resign. And the old cats, they used to, I can bring him in even if he don't play right away. He gonna sit for at least a couple years, but it's not like that no more. Like coach told me I was gonna play. And
there's no penalty from transferring anymore.
Right. And like if like you promised me this money, I'm not getting this money. Well, hey.
And the thing too is like
me this, I'm finna go. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's rightfully so because not everybody's gonna make the pro. So you just want to
my bad. I was
I was agreeing with Newby, like everybody's not going pro. So you want to utilize your likeness as much as possible, make as much money as possible to set you up for a long run because you don't know how long it's gonna take you to jump into a career or X, Y, and Z. So you want to have that fall back because it's so many athletes. If you go back and interview so many athletes from the past, they'll tell you they struggle with that. Like it's documentaries on guys struggling with. They promised that they was gonna be this, and this, and then they didn't make professional or they got hurt and whatnot, and they out here mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like mental health awareness is rising like a mug, and people are seeing it. So, and a lot of players are taking notice of that. So they're like, I'm trying to make as much money as I can, just in case this don't play out. At least I got something. Which I find my next move. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
it's crazy in basketball. I'm gonna speak on basketball for a minute. Like with what you were saying, you 100% right. But like they get such bad advice because you got to look at the reality. In basketball, there's 440 dudes in the NBA. That's it, man. 440. And the thing about it, about 150 of them from across the water.
Yeah.
Keep it real. So now you dealing with about 2 something, maybe this from here, right?
Right.
And these shorties get such bad advice, like, and they must not be able to count some of them. What I mean by like, look at it on a reality-based situation, bro. Like you just said, everybody ain't going to the league, man. Exactly. Just like every kid, me and you talked about this, Pablo, last time I was on when me and you was on. Just like every kid that puts in work on that AAU circuit, they ain't all going D1, baby. It's not. They not. You might have you got some really kids that can really hoop that's at the D2 level, that's at the NAIA level, or whatever level it may be. But that's the fact. Everybody ain't going D1 and everybody ain't going to the NBA or NFL.
That's a fact.
And I tell my dealing with the AAU circuit, talking about. Yeah, bro. Listen, that basketball thing, you gotta be one of the best 60 players on this planet, bro. In a sport that requires so much skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have plenty of D1 players that I've coached on the circuit. And I'm sitting there telling them, your role here on the next level, it's not going to be your role when you first get there, unless you just like that and you one of them guys.
Absolutely.
But 9 times out of 10, you have to figure out a way to make that rotation.
Right.
You're going to be a defender, you're going to be a shot blocker, a rebounder, whatever it may be. I promise you, your role when you first get there, unless you just go to a horrible situation, they're not going to be looking for you to score.
No. Yeah.
So what are you going to do to make sure you're in that rotation getting minutes?
I've worked 13 NBA training camps. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all what's crazy things. You see dudes, I see cats come in that we all done seen put in work on Saturdays, like out of the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, pick the conference, wherever you want to pick.
Yeah.
And they come to that NBA training camp with NBA cats. Bro, it's a different world. They be the size, length, speed, and skill. What you said, but it ain't for everybody. It's just the truth. I mean, everybody ain't gonna make it.
It's the same. It's the same in NFL. I don't like. I don't been in locker rooms where like I don't see dudes that came out the same draft class as me. Like I went in the 4th round, and I've been in locker rooms where on Tuesday when they having workouts and invites, it's guys that was drafted before me that's sitting there working out trying to get a job. Like you know what I'm saying? I used to think to myself like, damn, they took him in the 2nd round. Like, damn, I didn't know he was out the league. He in here working out, trying to get on the practice squad and whatnot. Like, so hey man, it's a different, if you can't lock in on that next level, that's why I say it ain't. I didn't realize when I was growing up, when they was like, it's not for everybody. I didn't realize that until I got to college.
Yeah,
I was meeting dudes in my freshman class that was like, man, I'm just using this to get a degree, and I'm sitting here like, MF, I'm trying to go pro. Hell, you talking about? Like, I need that bread. The degree come, but like, I'm trying to get this money. Like, you know, like you're not here to like. I thought everybody who was playing sports wanted to go pro. I mean, I didn't get cable until I was 12 years old, and that's when I first seen LeBron at 15. Mm-hmm. So that's when I realized that's when the world first opened up to me, and I realized I ain't the only kid trying to go pro. You know what I'm saying? So I thought everybody who's pursuing a sport is trying to get to that next level, because I know for sure I was. It was either going to be football or baseball, and I was praying it was baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like baseball was my first love. Football was just something I was just good at. It's easy to dog somebody in football, and you know what I'm saying, the dominant. You got to steal to play baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like so that was my end game. But then like meeting guys my freshman class, they was like, nah, I didn't think I was going to be here. I'm like, dude, you a 4 or 5 star. You didn't think you was going to be here? You didn't believe in yourself like that? You ain't like, no. But then I learned half of them came from private schools. Like, nah, I came from the gutter. Like, this is ain't no going back home for me. Ain't no plan B. We finna do this. Ain't no. So I would have been one of those guys who always worked, but also realized like y'all was saying, like it's not for everybody. And that's when I first started realizing, then started weeding through like who was the real dominant dogs and who was just there to be there. So it's levels to it for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I got a question, but I want to base my question off of, because me and Rob actually briefly discussed this earlier when we spoke over the phone or whatever. But I want Rob to put out there what it was that he wanted to bring up this evening or whatever, because I have a question that I want to actually base that off of like a little bit later or whatever. But go ahead, Rob. Like,
well, I'm an NBA dude. Don't get me wrong, I love college basketball too, but I love the NBA more. But so I wanted to know y'all's thought process on like the ratings dip. Like, what y'all feel like it's really about? Like for me, you know, I know all y'all sports dudes, so y'all done heard there's too many threes. Everybody play the same. We can keep going with it.
Right.
But for me, I never thought I would sound like an old school dude. I really didn't, man. For real, I didn't. But like,
You just used to being played one way.
bro, no, man. It's just like I don't know. I got a young spirit. But anyway, like, why is it like I don't feel like I think one of the reasons is we take the last. Let's talk about the last. Like, what do you want to go 5-6 All-Star games, and they've been terrible. And I'm not asking nobody to jump on the floor and get hurt. I do this, so that's not it at all. But man, you got to at least compete. You got to at least compete for 2 quarters, because North, you'll get this probably more than anybody else. I think what's going to end up happening if they don't tighten some things up, they're going to kill that golden goose. Like the money that right now that's out there for the NBA that's guaranteed is crazy, because you know that's the one difference between the NBA and the NFL. That money guaranteed, baby.
No matter what happens.
So, like, I think some of it they've turned a lot of people off with that. Then, like, look, I'm not like, let's take Joe Embiid for a minute. If you hurt, I don't want you to play. That's not it at all. I don't want you to go out there and like
he's soft as hell.
Career, but bro, what you mean you can't play back to back? I ref 6 nights a week. What the hell is you talking about? You can't ref, you can't play back to back. He talking about he might not play.
If listen, man.
Come on, man.
I mean,
if you play any AAU basketball growing up,
come on,
back to back is nothing.
They play
when you have nothing but rest and time on your hands the next day, right?
Man, yes.
You got
I never played organized basketball. Only
facilities. You got top-notch doctors, team doctors.
They got everything, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I got a theory.
It's a
with Joe.
$1 billion organization. You know they got to keep you going.
Yeah, so I guess I want to know why y'all think the first of all, the NBA really ain't. But people don't know this. The NBA, sure, they're concerned about the ratings, but they're making so much money off sponsorships, so much money across the water. So I don't think it's like they're going crazy with it. But why do y'all think the ratings are down a little bit?
All right, so Pablo, you want to go or you want me to go real quick?
I would say.
I got a couple theories.
Go. All right, Pablo, you go, and then Denarius, you go after that or whatever. Because I will.
So it's really weird, man. Like what's going on, man. I think funny thing, you know what I'm saying, is I think a little bit has to do with politics. I mean, I'm talking about like government politics. I think a little bit is that, you know what I'm saying, so much fighting with right and left and Republican, Democrats. You know, most NBA players are black, you know what I'm saying? So people are looking at it like, okay, they got to be Democrats. They might not be watching it, but I ain't even going to get into the political side of it. Fuck it. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? We can't curse on here, can we?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it.
We just kind of discouraged from it. Okay, because you know I'm from New York. Yeah. I'll let it fly.
Every once in a while, it's cool.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna drop me a couple.
You already have, Rob.
I can't help the way I talk sometime, bro.
Yeah.
It happens. Listen, I know it happens. It's no biggie, but you know,
I think politics is a part of it. I think star power is a part of it. I think people have LeBron fatigue, man. I think people are tired of LeBron and they see what's going on with him and his son. I think it's just so many different things, man. Like, I really don't know. I can't put my foot on. And then, you know, the other thing too, man, you got guys like Joel Embiid. He a different kind of African dude, man. The Africans I know was hard, B. Like,
bro, I played with African, bro, and trust me when I tell you, he ain't kidding nothing about taking no days off. Was there?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, and if we were somewhere in the dark alley somewhere, I'd love to have him standing behind me if something jumped off.
I played with a few in baseball. They was ready.
He a different type of African dude, man. Like the African dudes I know, you know what I'm saying? They hard body, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Linzel, I was in the Army for 22 years, so I've been around some tough dudes, and I'm like, Joel Embiid, man, he's soft, bro. Like, I'm gonna need him to act like he's seen more before, bro. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like that, man. Like these guys, you know what I mean? Like, you go to it, like I'm in Philadelphia, right? This is only like 3 weeks ago. I was in Philadelphia. I bought tickets to the Sixers game, Sixers and the Pistons. I'm like, yo, I'm about to see Embiid and PG. I go to the game. These cats ain't even at the game.
God damn.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I said,
not even in the arena.
Yeah, not even at the arena.
You're not
bro.
in the suite,
like my wife,
the back in the locker room or nothing.
They not even at the game, bro. I said, man, and it was funny because they said they had announced that these guys were coming back that day to play. And so I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to an NBA game in a minute. You know what I'm saying? My wife bought me some fire tickets. I'm damn near courtside. Bro, I'm looking at the game. I'm like, word. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they doing it. I'm over here thinking to myself, like, yo, give me my money back, B. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like,
that's what I'm talking about. See,
yeah, bro.
And I'm blessed.
Like that, man. Like, I feel like some of these dudes is robbing us blind. You know what I'm saying?
Per
They
season?
robbing us.
Yeah, how much he make per season right now?
Man, I think it's like 50, 45.
It gotta be.
Yeah, he's like one of the.
He's making 45, 50 million per season. Come on, man.
Man, and they be doing that bull crap too because I'm blessed. I get free tickets to the Pacers because I work for them. I do their practices.
51.42 million a year.
You make $51.4 million per season. You better be out there like Gerald Henderson Sr. with the neck brace on back in the day, bro. Like, there's no reason to not
Come on, man. The guy who came out of the locker room for the Knicks back in the day with the hamstring.
Yeah, Willis Reed. You better give me some Willis Reed action.
And put up
all Brush in the wheelchair, came back. I don't know, but come on, man.
Bro, I'll tell you. So I get tickets from the Pacers, like I said, because I do their practices. I think it was the year before last. I hadn't seen Ja play yet, so I wanted to see Ja. So me and my wife we go get something to eat before the game. They announced 45 minutes before the game that Ja won't play. So they did that so everybody would buy them tickets.
Right, get them in there
and then they gonna announce 40. Man, I stayed for 2 quarters and left.
Man, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's stuff like that, man. That's just like killing the viewership, man. Like killing the fans, bro.
So just imagine, like,
when it comes to the All-Star game, I take like I heard from Kobe. Kobe was like, you get to play with like guys you compete against, but you don't say it's a mini Olympic team if you think about it. It's in the Olympics. That's the only time you get to play with a guy you play with. But the Olympics come every 4 years. All-Star is every year. Like, why would you not get hyped to throw somebody an alley or like I saw the Redeem Team documentary and LeBron was like, I used to sit there and be like, yeah, I wish I had I was playing with Melo and I wish I was playing with D Wade and Kobe. He was like, I got that now. Like, what's the excuse? So the All-Star game was to prove like my squad better than your squad. The East better than like
and not only that, bro, it's creme de la creme.
It's the same in flag. I mean, not flag football. It's the same in NFL, which has turned into now flag football. But like,
yes,
I would have loved to been that safety and look to my right, and they go Ed Reed, and then look in front of me, they go Ray Lewis, and I look out there at corner, and they go Revis or whomever. You know what I'm saying? But like, they don't play like that no more. So that's why they do. It's all skill challenges. Like throughout the week, they have golf challenges and I mean, now, mind you, back in the day they used to do the skill challenge, like leading up the week to get to the actual game. But now they do the skill challenge leading up to the week, and then they play flag football. And then since the big boys don't play flag at halftime, they had a big man skill competition and all that. I'm like, I mean. It ain't what it is anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna, but I mean, I can't complain because if I was still playing and I got it and I'm at the Pro Bowl, I'm gonna participate like everybody else. But I would be one of them old heads sitting there like, bro, I remember back in the day, like I saw such and such, take on such and such in the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see it during the season, but you saw it in the Pro Bowl. But it is what it is. That's why they moved. That's another reason why they moved the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl, because people stopped watching after the Super Bowl. Start watching the Pro Bowl.
But bro, I ain't never watched the Pro Bowl game.
But I remember last year. I did last year at the All-Star game.
On what squad? Yeah,
bro. I watched Luka and Joker do a passing drill during the game, all the way up, like a 2-man passing drill, all the way up the court. Somebody shot a layup. I turned that mess off after. I can't even watch this.
Listen,
I can't even do that, man. That's too much, man.
Listen, let's go back, right? Let's go back real quick. Denarius, so me, Pablo, and Rob had an episode, right? The Spain pick and roll, right? We had this episode, and I said a lot of things on that episode that might have opened up some eyes or whatever for them to kind of realize as far as how my brain has thought, I guess you could say, right? About football and about basketball. The thing that I said about basketball was, number one, I said, Pablo know what I'm about to say.
I know what you're about to say.
Too. They con artists.
Basketball? Oh
in
yeah,
basketball.
they hell of an actress.
They con artists, right? You got your Joel Embiid's, you got your Kawhi Leonard's, you got your Paul Georges. None of these guys want to play ball anymore. They really don't. They rather
podcast P, man. Like that nickname alone is enough for me, bro.
That's what they
how you go from playoff P to podcast P.
Yeah, so like
playoff P ain't getting it done. So yeah,
playoff P was never getting it done in the playoffs.
Listen,
Never.
You know the NBA is bad when the East and the West team are both scoring over 200 points in the All-Star game.
Bro, that's the worst. Listen, bro. If I'm going to watch an All-Star game, fourth quarter came, it got serious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Magic, Jordan, like they be like, no, bro, like you were good, but I want to show you why I'm better than
you.
Yeah.
First half,
to me,
first half they was doing
that part is gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Yeah. It's all entertainment, man.
Because it was like in the NFL, in the Pro Bowl, the NFL, the first half, and like I've heard, like I know this to be true, but I also heard Shannon Sharp and Chad them say that the first half is a highlight reel. We throwing bombs. If you're a DB and you could pick it, like ain't nobody. But by about third, fourth quarter, you strap it up. Because you know the winner check is a lot more than the loser check. So now we got like ain't no.
They make so much money now. That's not even motivation for them anymore.
You know what bothers me? Your superstar players won't say anything.
No.
When they honestly and truthfully, they have majority power to change things.
Yeah.
Your Steph Curry's, the LeBrons, the KD.
Player-driven league.
Like they have the power to change things, and yet they won't say anything.
Word.
They don't want to get Kyrie, bro.
Let me hit on that too. I'm gonna tell you I know this for a fact because it was here last year, and I worked a couple of events, and Larry went in the locker room, pulled both teams together before the game, y'all, for real. And it was like, hey, we need y'all to go at it. We need y'all to compete. Encourage them. You see, it didn't work.
I remember that.
This is why you need 11 Sean Taylors on each side for the Pro Bowl, and you need 5 Kobe Bryants on each side of the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah,
and I guarantee you'll get your money's worth.
Listen, I heard Barack on the podcast say that the NBA is trash. Like he said that he ain't watching or going to another game until they change things. I heard that on a podcast. I'm like, wait a minute.
He either said that on the Pivot or the Shop. It was one of the podcast shows, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
both.
Here's the thing: the attendance
wasn't it Paul George's?
It might have been. Here's the thing, y'all. The attendance is still booming. They making so much money off of the networks. They making so much money across the water.
They don't care.
They not. They right now. It's a good topic for the commissioner. You know what I'm saying? But do I think they really, really, really snarl because that bread is still rolling?
I mean, as long as they bottom line.
But where though, Rob? Where?
They're not gonna change anything.
Where's the money coming from?
Yeah, because I can see.
But look at their attendance. The attendance is still booming. The attendance is still great.
Where?
It in all cities. Look at it. They still.
I can't say that. I can't say
still
that.
Growing really well.
New York, yeah. LA, yeah. Any of these teams with the big players.
Houston's drawn well. San Antonio's drawn well.
Charlotte ain't.
Well, they're a trash franchise.
Oh, you watch Charlotte play?
Come on now.
Last time I went to Charlotte and it was packed was last year when the Lakers came to Charlotte.
Listen.
That's it.
I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. Michael Jordan was, to me, the best player to ever touch a basketball and the worst owner to ever own a team.
Say that again, please, for the people in the back. Say it again, please.
Best player to ever touch a basketball and the worst owner probably ever too. You got to be real.
And I agree on both of those notions. 100%.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Let me ask y'all this.
Hold on, D.
I'm with you. I'm with you, but
come on, Pablo. Over there about that goat part. I don't know.
Hold on, Pablo. Hold on. Come on, Pablo. What you got?
Let me ask y'all something. Right?
Go ahead.
This is kind of changing the topic. So I'm glad you brought up the Michael Jordan thing. And I hear a lot of stuff about basketball recruiting, especially college, right? What's wrong with Carolina and they recruiting, man?
I knew you was about to go there, and I'm so glad you did.
Which side?
Bro.
Football
Like,
or basketball?
Basketball.
Hold on.
I'm not a
Before
football guy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
wait a minute.
I can't answer basketball.
Hold on. Before we get to that topic, let's finish this NBA thing.
Go ahead.
Okay, Pablo. Like
I know it's a touchy subject, but I just had
no,
to
it's not touchy.
nah, but it's a real subject though, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was gonna bring it up myself.
We're gonna get to it. But we got to finish up this NBA because I also want to delve into this WNBA just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do. Listen, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not gonna say too much. But
so before we get into that, let me say this. I work for the Fever. I started doing their practices the last 2 years. So go on and hit it because I can't wait for this.
First off, I go to more women's games than I do men's games.
They fun, man.
That's that's WNBA, and that is especially UNC women's basketball. I probably been
UNC women's basketball is amazing.
UNC women's basketball.
You getting real essence of the game though from the women, bro, because you not have the crazy athleticism and they doing all these wild. You got people that can really play the game.
But I've been like this. I've been like this since I was a student athlete there. I stayed at the women's. Of course, I went to every sport because being a communications major, I did classes with all sports. So I got cool with people in every sport. I went to wrestling matches, lacrosse, field hockey, men's and women's soccer, of course, baseball, lacrosse, track. Men and women basketball. I went everywhere. Like if I was cool with you and you had an event that was on campus, I'm pulling up.
Yeah. So I listen. UNC women's games are amazing. This is my first year going. I'd have been to 2 of them. They amazing. I love it. Right?
Yeah.
My discussion more so is about the WNBA. I love the WNBA. I do. Let me backtrack a little bit. Hold on, because I think I took it a little too far. I like the WNBA. I'm a Liberty fan, so of course I'm on cloud 9 right now. We just won the championship, right? Okay. But my question is, I want to know, how do y'all feel? Is Caitlyn Clark generational talent on the women's side? On the women,
I would say now she's a hell of a talent, absolutely. But we've had generational talents before her. It's just the way the media and the network and social media is now. She's pushed out there more than the ones who came before her. And
okay.
I like the fact that she gave a shout out to the ones who came before her, because she was like, it's been plenty of women that have been doing this way before me. They just didn't have the exposure. And it's just at the level that the game is now and the notoriety that the game is now, that's why she's pushed out there. I feel like that's why she's pushed out there more.
Okay.
So let's just keep it a buck, right?
Go ahead, Pop.
They own her because she white, bro.
That's
it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, that's how it goes. Like you see it on the Duke side. Look at Cooper Flag. It's the great white hype thing, bro. That's what it is. We want the next great white hype to come through, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? In a predominantly
like that. You already said the NBA and WNBA is dominated by African Americans. All this is dominated by African Americans. Right. So once they get,
and plus, like you said too, the
get
social media
era, they're gonna push them.
It has pushed everything. It's way so much more exposure because of social media.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm having the same argument recently with a former teammate of mine about the hype that he was like, he's never seen anybody have the hype that Cooper Flag had. And I was like, bro, like, same thing. Number one, he's a white man in a black man's sport, and he's athletic, hell of a player. But like I told him, we've seen this. It's just not social media era. He's KD when he came in as a freshman. Michael Beasley as a freshman, like Derrick Rose, like we've seen this before, bro. Like no knock against Cooper, because Cooper is a hell of a basketball player. I seen Cooper as a sophomore in high school, and I was like, whoa, he's gonna get me. You're gonna see him down the road, right? But again, I've seen this before, and not saying that no knock on Cooper, but to me, he's not what Kevin Durant was in high school.
Right.
He's not what Michael Beasley was in high school. I don't even think he's what Anthony Davis was in high school. If you really want to be honest about it, but again, it's something. It's like a phenomenon. It's like something we don't see often. Like, and this is what it is. And like I said, social media definitely gives you more and more. You can touch more people.
Okay, so
before Caitlyn Clark, who shot the ball like that? As a white ball player, who shot the ball like that?
Women's side, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Man, that generation is tough. Like we've seen Maya Moore. We've
Crib, by the way.
Wann Beard.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's been a lot.
Rossi.
I will say this.
07, ESPN.
Now,
well, hold on, Rob, because I was actually going somewhere with that.
My fault. Go ahead, my
going
bad.
somewhere with it or whatever. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I will say this. Number one, I know who the player was that Newby had the argument with, but we ain't gonna call no names. I already know who that was. Like, as much as we talk and
all the time, bro.
All the time. I know who that was. I already know who that was. Legendos. Big shout out to him.
Facts.
But the reason why I was going there was because my next question was, does Caitlyn Clark change the WNBA more than Angel Reese?
No.
Because
more black girls is dominant.
Yeah.
But Angel, listen.
I see it all the time. My daughter plays basketball and softball, and I see it. I see it.
But wait a minute though.
Like, so
if you're basing it off of game changing and league change, then Angel Reese doesn't compare to Caitlyn Clark.
I'm basing it off.
You talking about just in a basketball aspect?
I'm basing it
basketball
off economic and background, because more girls are going to pay attention to Angela Reese because there's more girls that come from backgrounds as Angela Reese than they do Caitlyn Clark.
But I got a problem with that. I have a problem with that though, because the reason why is because, and I'm sure, have you all seen the this whole debacle that's going on about what Shaq said to her?
Yeah,
I don't know what he said.
So I mean, basically, Shaq
was shooting his shot, man.
He could have been. And listen, that's Shaq's business. Like, big shout out to the Diesel.
Yeah, you know.
But what he said, he said nothing wrong.
No,
like, she got upset because, to me, she's like another Paul George. I don't think she wants to play basketball. I think Angel Reese wants to be a figure.
Yeah, she wants to be a public figure for sure. But
that's the generation.
Basketball, that's her platform to be that.
I don't think she wants to do basketball, y'all.
Hey.
Like, if
that's what's gonna get her in front of people. Like, she really don't have no choice at this point.
Of course. But at the same time, her image too.
Yeah.
Her image. Her image is I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is just my opinion. And of course, everybody else can think, different. Not you guys, but I'm just saying, period. Just anybody can. Her image, to me, is going to hurt the WNBA more than it's going to help. Because for the very simple reason, she don't want to be considered a villain, but then at the same time, she wants to be considered a villain. She don't want to be, what's this word that they call, sexualized, I guess you could say, by her attire. But at the same time, nobody else in the WNBA is
dressing like her
on that path.
Right. No, but at the same time, what she's doing is, and I'm giving you this from a male point of view, right? When I think of female basketball players, that's the homie right there. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see him back in the day when we was in Chapel Hill. We used to be in Players and all them spots with the girl basketball players. That's the homies, right? It's players.
I've been the player.
Granted, some of them were cute and all that, but for the most part, you ain't looking at her like that. What she's bringing to the WNBA is, and it may be a negative thing, but it's sex appeal.
Yeah.
And that's because of social media and the way she carries herself.
But that's a corporate business that I don't think the WNBA wants.
Yeah, but in America,
Lord,
sex
they
sells,
need it.
unfortunately.
They
I
do.
mean, it does, but at some point, the
If it's
WNBA is the W.
the ratings and money, they're gonna let her do it.
Listen,
Exactly.
I remember when the NBA had it, if I'm not mistaken, a while ago that they had that. What is it? The players had to show up wearing like suits or something, or you got to
they had the dress code.
Yeah,
Allen
yeah,
Iverson
yeah.
rule.
AI, baby.
Yeah, no, ain't no AI when you got to come to the games, Denard.
No,
Like you got to come to the games.
Allen Iverson.
That's what started all that.
AI, the reason there was a dress code.
Yeah,
You see,
right.
the Allen
you see where
Iverson
the
rule.
world is now? You see where the world is now? I said AI. He thought I was talking about damn technology.
Listen, listen. That's the way of the world right now. That's the way of the world right now. So you're right. That's my fault. But what I'm saying is, do not be surprised if the WNBA puts restrictions and puts a dress code in.
If you can't come up half naked, you can't show up to the game half.
But also at the same time, like you think back in the day, they didn't even show them walking into the arenas and all that.
That's my thing. That's my point. But Caitlyn Clark is the one that's changing everything.
But I also seen her in her dress and all that, like outside of the gym.
But she's not.
Sex appeal side.
That's true.
There's a big difference though when you got someone like Angel Reese who is sitting at concerts or whatever with practically nothing on versus when you see video clips of that, but then you see videos of Caitlyn Clark in the gym practicing, getting shots up. There's a big difference. Like
that's the narrative, though, bro. That's what they push
that.
I mean, of course they are, but what I'm saying is Caitlyn Clark is the one that's changing the WNBA.
I think she's changing it from a marketing standpoint.
I mean, at the same time, let me ask you this: have we not seen her before?
Who?
Caitlyn Clark
in the WNBA?
Yes,
I've never seen. And to Shaq's point, I've never seen a woman pulling up at the half court.
Well,
so you ain't watched Diana Taurasi play a lot.
I was gonna hit on that.
Just say that.
I think she's bigger. Diana's bigger.
We've seen them. I think we've seen people shoot it. Like now, we'll give Caitlyn because
the range. Yeah, I'll give you the range.
Yeah,
that's
I do their practices. So I'm gonna be real. This is my perspective.
Thanks, man.
As good as she shoots, I think she passes. I think she passes better than she shoots.
Yeah, she's a complete player. You ask me, she's a complete player.
Now, defensively, she's a liability. Now, but her handle and her passing ability is special. I say that. But I will say this for Caitlyn, because at first I wasn't like, I thought I still think she cries too much. I told her that in practice. I think she cries entirely too much. She cried more than. But anyway, I will say this. Now, I don't know her. I've done, like I said, I've been around her in about 10 practices. So one thing about me, I don't act like I know somebody. I mean, I don't have no personal contact, but I have talked to her several times and been around her in the practices. I don't think she really wants a lot of this, what she's getting on the political side. I really don't. I don't think so either. I really don't think she wants it. And I think she did like when she gave props to the people that came before her. And then what I really liked what she did in this last interview, like, I don't remember, was it the Sports Illustrated, whatever award she got, y'all. Time Magazine, I don't remember what it was. And she did give shout out to, that she's finally said, like, Black women have it harder. You know what I mean? She made them comments. And then you seen what happened. As soon as she said that, she got backlash from political side. So I don't really think she wanted, as far as to be a pawn in the political game. But I think she got to accept it because she's getting a whole lot of bread from it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think she's trying to bridge the gap.
And not to mention, bro, you also have to understand, too, like, this is still America. Like, race plays a role in a lot of this stuff.
I was going to say that. And they the women version.
And they pitted her and Angel against each other from college.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have a narrative right there.
Absolutely. That's it.
And we can even go way back, like God knows how far. Like, this ain't new. What they do with Magic and Bird when they came in.
That's what I said. This is the women version of it.
Right.
This is the women version of it.
Right.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
I agree.
They showing Caitlyn Clark. She working her butt off. And they showing Angela Reese, she out partying. What they do with Larry and Magic? They show Larry on his farm getting shots up. He fixing his mama driveway. They show Larry at Studio 54. He had concerts with the Jackson 5, him and Isaiah and all that. Man, y'all been looking at them documentaries, man. I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah, listen, I've seen them all, bro. I'm a big documentary.
I was born in the late 80s, so I had to catch up throughout like documentaries, like the 30 for 30, the 3-part.
Ain't but one problem with that, though, Denard. Ain't but one problem with that. When I see Angel Reese at the concerts and at the parties, and then I see Caitlyn Clark at the game or in the gym getting her shots up and everything, if we go and we look at the numbers, Angel Reese is shooting like 30-something% from the floor, not from three, from the floor. She's shooting 17% from three or whatever you want to call it. She's missing baskets, missing shots close to the basket. So it's not about it's not about her and her skills on the court. It's about the image that she is putting out there that at some point the WNBA is going to say enough is enough.
But here comes
that bottom line is still looking good.
Right.
You're dealing with an industry that like they don't make a lot of money, bro. They have to go overseas and really make money after the WNBA season is over.
I get it, but if you're not producing on the court, then Newby, it defeats the purpose.
No, I get what you're saying. Like, I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like, you'll see Angel in the gym, but that's not really what she's promoting.
Hey, I tell y'all one thing,
and her image.
This is all for them two a little bit. But you want to know who's gonna be better than both of them?
I know who you're gonna say.
Juju gonna be better than both of them.
Hey, not if Hidalgo got something to say about it.
Hey,
that girl nice now.
Hey, Juju got game, bro.
Juju, like, yeah. She got game.
Juju,
you gotta look at it this way. Juju just cracked Caitlyn's record.
Yeah.
As a sophomore.
Listen, Juju's nice. I like Juju. I like Hidalgo. I like there's something out there. There's something out there.
Like, I think that's so dope for the women's game, bro. You got so many players now that, like I said, social media is why a lot of people know who these players are. Like back in our day, like you didn't know who Cynthia Cooper was, who Cheryl Swoops was, who Lisa Leslie was. You wasn't really, you just wasn't a basketball buff like that. You wasn't really into the complete sport, right? Like now, you don't even have to watch a game.
Nope.
And you pick up your phone, you can see any highlights you want. You can catch any podcast stuff. Anything you want to find is there.
Yeah, that's true.
All they did, they put the whole world.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. Right here. You ain't got the house phone. You have to walk from one end to the house, stretch around that thing. Like,
they shrunk the world.
Computer,
right here.
Your life, like it's everything.
All right, so who between Newby and Denard, which one of y'all? Pablo ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. We ain't running. We Tar Heels. We don't run, buddy.
Had to make sure.
Yeah, trust me. I ain't forgot. But I gotta give Newby and Denard their moment to throw it out there as far as what they got for as far as for 2024, something that might have stuck out to them or whatever. So between the two of y'all, which one of y'all want to go?
I could go. Yeah, what stuck out to me was the hiring of damn Bill. We still on basketball or we anywhere?
I mean, listen, we bouncing around. Whatever you want. Whatever you got.
Bill Belichick. I was like,
hey, they calling it Chapel Bill.
I mean, you got man. You look. He came into the NFL at 75. The first quarterback he saw was Johnny Unitas with the Baltimore Colts. Baltimore Colts is two different teams now. You got the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. He went from Johnny Unitas to Tom Brady.
Hold on, Denard. Before you finish,
I never thought he would lead the NFL.
Denard, before you finish, real quick, I just want to know how the Duke fan feels about that.
About boy going to North Carolina?
Absolutely.
Bro, you know me. I'm not a foot.
I know you're not. But you know.
Football.
but you
I don't
know
shit
Bill
about
Belichick.
football.
But you know Bill
Man.
Belichick.
Man, F him. Shit. I don't care about no Bill Belichick, bro.
Tell them how you really feel.
You feel me? I don't care about Bill Belichick.
Look,
If he
I
ain't
asked
on
him.
the
I
side, it
asked
don't
him
matter
that.
to me.
Listen, y'all don't know, right? Because see, I pretty much kind of know my guest. I guess you could say, right? So I already know Pablo don't watch football, but I
watch
wanted
football.
to ask him that anyway because I wanted to. I wanted to hear what his response was going to be. Of course, he doesn't have one, but it is what it is. But you know, hey, Denarius, go ahead, bro, because I just had to ask Pablo that because I know he don't watch football.
I just didn't think he'll leave it. I just at the being a part of NFL since 1975, dude. Like, I didn't think he would come back. I mean, like he worked with his dad at the military academy in college, but I mean, then to jump into the NFL in the mid 70s and stay until the 20th century is insane. Again, he went from Johnny Unitas to Tom Brady. I mean, obviously he didn't work with Johnny Unitas because he was a special team assistant. But just think about all the coaches he had the game. I mean, the players he had the game plan against. It's a reason why he was the only coach that was on the NFL 100 show every week. He knew every player that was on the 100 show. Even the ones in leather helmets with no face masks, he game planned with them with his daddy. So he was there to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? And then and him to be there at 75, I mean, he game planned against Walter Payton, Joe Montana. I mean, the list goes on. He coached Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? He had to go. He's seen everybody, myself included. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just never thought with that much knowledge and working with grown men that
you had to see him twice a year, every year in that division.
Yeah, exactly. Then I saw him twice when I was in Tennessee, 2015 to 2017 in the playoffs, and then I saw him preseason 2018 with the Panthers. So I mean, it just he's
so is it a good or bad?
The Lombardi and Shula is Belichick. And then they go Bill Walsh and all, you know what I'm saying? Like but it's so I just thought it was just for publicity. And then when they asked Pablo, I'm like, damn.
Go ahead, Pablo. So
not to cut you off, bro. So, you know, for a person like me, I'm pretty ignorant at football, bro. I don't know football at all. You know what I'm saying? So is that a good or a bad thing for North Carolina, in your opinion, Dinar, since that's your sport?
I believe it's a good thing.
I believe so too.
But it could also be bad because it depends on how he addressed players. Because you've heard stories, and if you ain't heard stories, y'all need to go listen to like Edelman podcasts and all that to hear how he talked to guys, you know, in the locker room. And I understand that because in the NFL, as a man, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you get up out of there. This is people's livelihoods. But you saying in college, if you got a kid coming up to you like, hey coach, you think I get some more NIL? And he like, you know, he'll point it out on film. You know why you ain't get no NIL? Look, play right here.
Can I get some more production out of you first?
Right. You need to be worried about your history class, son. And like, can they handle that? Can these kids be old enough and mature enough to handle that type of criticism and take it to the field? Or would they be like, man, this MF for tripping, I'm finna go to the portal. You know what I'm saying? So
my rebuttal to that, right?
Like myself, I can take it. My dad always was honest with me. So a coach telling me what I need to do is cool with me. Like, it don't bother me. Long as he's not MFing me and cursing me, I can take correction and coaching. But like, I don't know if anybody else can.
The rebuttal to that, I think that he ends up doing a pretty good job.
Right.
The reason why is because I think Bill is going to, I think number one, he understands that he has a history with North Carolina. That's the first thing. Like, this ain't like him going to Maryland to coach at Maryland or something like that. Like to a school that he has no knowledge about at all. He has a history with North Carolina, so he already knows the importance of the university, right?
Right.
At the same time, Bill is going to, it's all about the people that he puts around him as well.
Absolutely. People that can relate.
His son, you know, he kept Freddie Kitchens, like, you know, like the people that he put around him, Lombardi, like who worked with him for like 30 years. Like, so the people that he puts around him, I think is going to also help in that aspect, I guess you could say. So I think he knows the difference between coaching people like Edelman and Gronk and all of them and stuff, where that's like trying to coach Embiid or Kawhi or whatever the case may be. You're talking about guys that's making hundreds of millions of dollars versus young kids that, like, you can't go in with that mentality and say, hey, you do this, you do that, and he cussing them out like this and cussing them out like that or whatever, when before all of that happened, you sat up and said, listen, North Carolina is going to be a pipeline to the NFL.
Right. And it will be, absolutely.
It will be. Bro, you got to think back to when.
But with the guys, listen. See, like, it was a pipeline when I was there with Bush.
They have to.
See, that's exactly what I was about to say, Denora. Like, when I was there, like I said, Davis was there.
Yeah, we had.
You know how many guys went to the league? Like, here's the prime example right here.
We had 21 first rounders, 48 draft picks.
Exactly.
I didn't go first round, but I was part of that 48 draft picks.
Exactly, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And that's what I was about to say. Like, when Bush Davis came, that NFL pedigree that he brought with him.
Yeah.
Imagine that on steroids, because that's what you got.
Exactly.
With money.
And if you really want to be honest, and plus now,
and the steroids is the NIL.
Yeah, it's more business now in college. Yeah. So that's right up his alley.
The steroids is the NIL.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what's going on, bro. Like, this is not to be and I think it's so dope because, you know, the university's been known as a basketball school forever.
Yeah.
We've had, like, when I was there and my first 2 years when Mac Brown recruited me in high school as well too. But it's like, bro, that defense that we had, you want to talk about putting some first rounders?
Yeah.
Greg Ellis, Ebenezer Ekubon,
Brian Simmons,
B. Simmons,
Dre
Bly,
Pep,
Quick.
And these my big bro.
You had I can go on and on, bro. I can go on and on.
Listen.
Like defensive linemen and linebackers, Keith Newman, K. Mays. You know what I'm saying? James Hamilton, Rick Terry.
I think
I can go on and Russ Davis.
Yeah,
I can go on and on to the guys that I went to school with at the time who was playing on Sundays at a high level.
The crazy thing is, I don't think people really understand how much that move in football is going to benefit basketball.
Bro,
like, I don't think people really understand what
it
that
goes hand in hand.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's just the NIL. Like, if people said that North Carolina don't have NIL money for basketball, they do now. They do
we have
now.
a $3 billion endowment, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason. No reason. I think Duke has what's Duke's endowment? Like 12 billion?
It's something like that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like 3 billion. End of the day, it's no excuse, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's no excuse.
I can't wait to see. I know
I can't wait. That's what I'm looking forward to as well. Because I'm
spring ball practice.
I price tickets, right? I price tickets for next year. Just the deposit.
Off rip.
Just the deposit for 4 tickets.
Yeah.
$1,500.
Yeah, the Belichick effect.
That's just for the deposit. That's not that's not the other half.
That ain't for season tickets either. That's to get in the running to get tickets.
Yeah, I think if I ain't mistaken, I think that I don't think that was season tickets.
No, I think that was in the running to be on the list.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So, like,
that's insane.
We need to see that on the basketball side now.
Right.
We gonna listen, don't you worry, dog. Because listen, I ain't the only one you got to talk to today. When it
but you know,
he's right.
I know.
As much as I'm a Duke fan, you already know, Carolina, bro. Like, too. I want to see Carolina good, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? Carolina is good for basketball. Period.
Yeah, that
you
is
know what I'm saying. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'll be a hater if I say I want to see him down. You know what I'm saying? That's like Louisville basketball. Basketball is better when
Louisville take away from that rivalry, bro. And to me, there's no rivalry like that in no sports.
That's
at all.
Carolina, there's nothing like it.
Might be might be the second biggest rivalry.
No, it's number one. Number one.
Bro, listen.
The only rivalry.
The Yankees
and the Red Sox.
Yeah, boy.
Bro,
I'm about to say.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
The only one I know. Got every.
I mean, that's
the Red Sox trade to the Yankees.
That's the only one.
It has longevity for sure. It has a longevity.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It's like LeBron. He has a longevity.
Hey,
but Carolina,
Duke and North Carolina are different though.
It is, but we're talking about as a whole. Like the top that I know of, the top three. Well, the top four is the Yankees and Red Sox, Carolina and Duke, Michigan and Ohio State in football.
And Lakers.
If I ain't mistaken, I think it's Army and Navy.
Lakers and Boston.
No Auburn, Alabama.
Lakers and Boston.
I don't think that's big. I think Army and Navy was 4. Now that Auburn and Alabama could be 5. It could
football,
be.
yeah. Alabama, Auburn, big.
Yeah.
The Iron Bowl. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Nobody care about Auburn and Alabama, man. Get out here, man.
Football wise, yeah, I can see it.
Football wise,
overall, they probably. Now, if anything, they 10 on the list.
Listen, I'm big on the Bill Belichick. I love it. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good for college football. It's gonna be good for UNC. It's gonna be good for UNC basketball moving forward. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it or whatever. So
bro,
I mean, we'll see what happens.
Use each other for recruiting purposes, bro. So it has to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always been that way.
Right.
Like you got recruits coming during the off season of football. They come into a basketball game. Yeah. And vice versa.
I did it.
When the guys take the basketball guys take the visits early, they go into a football game.
Football game. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So with that being said, Newb, what's on your list before we get to this Pablo situation?
Pablo, we treat you like Pablo Escobar right now.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm the most hated.
You got the right name for the right situation,
man.
We love it though. It's all love,
real
for sure.
For me, man, all the time we beef is Carolina Duke basketball. Other than that, you my guy.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
like for me, for just watching how we missed on every single big in the portal, bro.
Okay, so hold on, Newb. Do we want to discuss that, or do we want to just jump right into what Pab got? Because they all kind of.
Nah, we can, bro. It doesn't matter because all of it's gonna get talked about regardless because it all go hand in hand.
That is.
But my thing is watching, and this is how I knew things were changing with these kids. They don't care nothing about tradition no more.
Nah,
they don't.
Stuff is out the window, bro. And even with us matching money, the SEC, bro, you see how they dominated the ACC in the SEC ACC challenge?
What was that, like 14, 15 to 1?
2.
They ain't dominate
dude. Everything now is level.
We got hammered by a predominantly powerhouse football conference, bro.
Everything is level now. That's
so again, that makes me think, one,
Vanderbilt beat Bama in football.
Right.
First time since 85.
Yeah, I was a young fella when that happened.
Yeah.
So
everything
again,
is level. You understand?
Bro, like are we gonna have to leave the ACC eventually?
I heard it was a discussion that
it was
because
I don't know
that
you know what's funny? I don't know if that happens now though.
It probably won't,
the fact that Bill Belichick is now in North Carolina changes the dynamics on a lot.
But it also could push that because you have
Belichick.
It could.
You're gonna have to compete on a different level as far as football goes, and now even basketball too.
Him and Nick Saban like this, so he got when Belichick was the head coach at Cleveland, Nick Saban was the D coordinator.
Right.
So
where are you going? You going to the SEC,
bro? At the end of the day, you're gonna have to go where the money's going.
That's where it would be.
That's where it is. And right now,
playoff
unfortunately, it's in both sports, in both revenue sports. The SEC is dominating.
Yeah.
Think about it. When's the last time anybody worried about an SEC school outside of Kentucky in basketball? When Nolan Richardson was at Arkansas,
when Florida was good. That was
right,
it.
Florida, when Donovan was in Florida.
Yeah.
And Pitino at Kentucky.
That's it.
So again, you had Kentucky, Arkansas, Florida had they run. Other than that, bro, Auburn is even like one of the top 5 teams in the country in basketball.
Right.
Number 2.
So again,
that's insane.
Do the math.
I don't trust no team coached by Bruce Pearl.
I give you that one.
Period.
But even
well, in that
like
case,
Tennessee, Auburn, Alabama, Arkansas, Kentucky, all these are in the top 15?
Yeah.
Top 20?
Yeah.
In basketball. Dude, I ain't even talking about football.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
No, right. You absolutely right.
So again, the writing is on the wall. Either
I worry
teams will have to step up.
I used to worry about the Big East.
Or it's going to be some teams, some more teams leaving.
Wait a minute, isn't Oklahoma in the SEC?
No, but but I'm saying like I used to.
Oklahoma
is in the SEC. Remember they came?
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah.
Remember they beat Bama this year.
So they still
ranked. So you got Texas over there now. I think Texas A&M.
Yeah,
like the SEC is ridiculous, bro, when it comes to football. And not to mention, like I said, the basketball teams.
Yeah.
Like this year in the ACC, you asked me, it's a 3-team race in basketball.
Yeah.
And that ain't saying a lot.
And the Big Ten, bad. I don't know who. Illinois.
Right. The Big Ten is cheeks.
Michigan State.
I'm taking the Big Ten over the Big East, though.
I mean, Big East always been basketball predominantly. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
it's trash now.
When they lost, UConn and all them left. You don't have the UConn, Syracuse, and Georgetown rivalries and all that stuff. You know, St. John.
Plus,
you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. But
that conference up.
Watching how the SEC is dominating things, bro.
And Big East ain't got no football money. Not no real football money
at all.
That is true. Yeah, the SEC is
that's where the bread at.
That's where the bread at, bro.
Yeah, I think it's time for Duke and Carolina to dip out.
Big East had St. John, Villanova, and Georgetown. They don't even have
back in the day,
but they don't have no football team, though.
Oh, right. So we only have football teams.
Right. Yeah, I know St. John, Villanova, and Georgetown is one of the three is the three that did it.
The problem is if Carolina decides to leave the ACC and go to the SEC, it's not a guarantee that Duke goes to the SEC.
No, it's not. And there's no guarantee you're going to get 2 games a year out of them. That rivalry is going to change.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
you can probably get one, you know what I'm saying? But the chances of you playing 2 non-conference games at home and home is going to be slim enough.
Now. Yeah, that's tough. When you got 18, 20 teams in the conference.
Right.
Yeah. And NC, the crazy thing is they're trying to take NC State with Carolina because they're like a package deal.
No, they were not a package deal.
That's just what I heard.
From
what I heard, it was like that they're trying to. It was Carolina, it was NC State, and was it East Carolina? Somebody like that I heard about a few months ago. That it's like the only reason why Carolina hasn't left yet is because it's got something to do with NC State and possibly adding East Carolina to it as well. Like it's some packaged little thing going on or whatever that NC State wants to be included in with North Carolina.
And don't nobody care.
I agree. I agree. But
like East Carolina is their rival when it comes to football. Like that's who their rival is. Like, they didn't have some success against us recently here in football, but ain't nobody concerned about what's going on in our league.
I agree. I don't think that they should even be. I don't think they should be on the same level or whatever you want to call it at all. Yeah, I mean, at all. Like, and right now it's just they shaking in their boots right now because of especially on the football side of things. Yeah, your boy.
Like I said, bro, they better worry about East Carolina because East Carolina just beat them and they got beat up after the game, so they lost the game and the fight.
Oh man,
that is a fact. That
So
is
I mean, we the last. Like I said, we the last thing should be like we shouldn't be worried about what they got going on.
Oh man,
yeah.
Like for real.
And the other thing too with North Carolina State, I tell you what, Kevin Keats, the basketball coach, he better get his hairline together before we take him serious. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
Coach Q should just be like Mike, man. Just cut it off, man. It's cool to be bald.
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
Save it, baby.
Let it go.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just feel like the SEC just showed just pure dominance, bro.
It did.
Pure dominance.
It was an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And they wonder why we talk about why people like Jeff Goodman and them talk about the ACC so bad.
I mean, you gotta look at
I
the
don't care
product.
about what Jeff Goodman say either.
I mean, I agree, but I'm just saying. Like, listen, I agree. I'm just saying, like,
hey, that is so New York right there, bro. That is like one of y'all favorite words.
I knew Pablos from New York when he said B. As soon as he said B, yeah, you got to be.
I want to see Jeff Goodman make a layup before he able to comment on any basketball thing ever again, bro. Like,
some of these people with these podcasts and these platforms and these fans, some of the criticism that they have to say about players, and I'm like, yo, you couldn't guard the last man on the bench on the D1 team. You catch that man somewhere in an open gym, and he will destroy you.
They ain't gonna
y'all need to relax before y'all start talking this crazy talk, man.
Like, I get it, you got a job to do, but some stuff.
But come on, man, show some respect to the athletes doing what they're doing. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Right.
Thank you.
It's
there's nothing easy about it.
That's why you talking about sports instead of playing.
Right. Right. Now I'm not saying this because you didn't play at a certain level. Don't mean you can't talk the game. That's not true.
Right.
There's a lot of very bright people who are smart and do their research and all that good stuff, and they put out good content.
Yeah,
but some of the stuff is just blatant, just
garbage.
Disrespect.
Garbage. Like, come on, man. Like, you probably couldn't get the ball up the court against the last man on the JV team at UNC.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. They pick you up 94 feet. It'll be a 10-second call, or you be calling for help, calling for a pick or something.
Yeah.
Wait,
so respect what the athlete is doing, man. That's why my only knock with some of them people is you don't have a clue of what it takes to go through them trenches and trying to make it to the next level when you're dealing with guys that, egos, and every one of you was the man on your high school team, so you all coming into the same situation and trying to figure out how I can get to the next level.
I say it all of the time because most of the time we all know what it's for. It's all for clicks and views. It's clickbait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything everything don't have to be about clicks and views. It just put out good content.
Yeah.
Like you put out good content, the work is gonna speak for itself. Like, everything doesn't have to be clickbait. Clickbait. Like, I'm doing this so I could get views and clicks and all of that. Nah, like but you got those ones out there, whatever, they'll put themselves out there, and
man, it's hard. Even for some of the ones that played at a high level, they put out horrible content just because they're doing stuff for clicks.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, they will say some of the most off the wall stuff, and I'm like, are you doing this on purpose, or like, if not, like, I'm really disappointed in your basketball acumen because you don't have a clue what you're talking about, and you played on a high level, bro. Like, that's wild to me.
I think my boy Jeff Teague, man.
I love Jeff Teague.
Hey, man, Jeff, listen, man, I know Jeff a long time, man.
He's funny as hell, man.
Like, bro, his stories is the best, and they true.
He's the best storyteller on the internet.
Bro, like, Jeff be telling some, and they be true.
And they all true.
Well, they trying to, from what I heard, I heard a clip today. As a matter of fact, I heard a clip today that they trying to cancel him, man.
For what?
For what?
Oh, because he said, that
he had one eye on the show.
He said Caitlyn wouldn't score a bucket against like a G League player.
So this goes back to she beat Josh Hart 1-on-1, right?
That's not the clip I heard.
Oh, that's not the one. What did he?
What did he say?
Oh,
he had One Eye on the show, man. Listen, y'all know who One Eye is.
Nah, I don't know who that is.
Charleston White.
Oh,
you did have him on there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Hey, yo, something is
Why
wrong
you have
with
him
you,
on
bro.
there?
I don't know why he just had him on.
Hey,
That's crazy.
Hey, go if y'all want to see something funny though, for real. Go to the one he did one like right after the crazy ejection in that Philly game where Embiid got ejected.
Oh, by the female referee, yeah.
Yeah, but listen, if y'all want to laugh, he shouted me out on that next podcast.
Nah, I'm
Because
definitely
they was talking about.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said I was the only referee he liked.
Yeah.
Wow. He had one out on the show.
Man, but I mean that's another person. If you bring him on, that's a risk you're gonna take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, Charles, I don't feel like it is.
He's doing everything.
But you know why, right? Like it is what the discussion was about.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
I saw it.
I've been seeing him say that though. He's been saying that.
I didn't see the interview. What did he say? I just knew who you was talking about because I ain't gonna
say what he said about Angel Reese. I mean,
he be talking right. He said a whole bunch of reckless stuff about.
Yeah, he did. He
Charleston White is trash,
but I'm gonna tell you, if his sponsors drop him, I bet somebody else will pick him up.
Yeah, somebody gonna pick him up, man.
Yeah, because he's hot right now.
He is. Yeah. And like I said, he's putting out good content, bro.
He's putting out good content.
He's not saying a bunch of just off the wall stuff to make people come and click on or get a real plate on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be. He's telling real life basketball situations from, and like I said before, it's the stuff that everybody wants to hear. Yeah. We all want to hear what happened in the locker room, what happened on the plane, what happened on the bus rides. Like I got plenty of them. Yeah, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, and that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
See some ish.
Yeah.
Just what's that start saying on nightcap? I don't see some ish. I ain't telling you
right.
Just pull it up on YouTube, Denard.
I'm gonna pull up as I get off here.
Yeah. Like I said,
I like Pat Bev too.
Yeah, I like 94 feet a game for sure.
Yeah, I like Pat Bev.
You know who be keeping it real? I like Randolph Childress, man.
I like Randolph.
He about the only one on Field of 68, man, and I'd be like, he keeping it real, man. Like, and he's speaking some real intelligent stuff, man.
John Henson ain't bad. Henson is not bad.
Okay.
Man, he about 50-50, man. He about 50.
Well, I mean, listen.
He be kind of suspect. He be hating on Duke too much, man.
Close to. He went to Carolina. But
you know who be keeping it real though?
Hansborough
be keeping it real.
No, Hansborough keeps it real too.
Yeah,
but I like Henson is just about the same way because for the very simple reason they don't, even though they went to Carolina, they still gonna tell you straight up what it is with Carolina.
Yeah.
Like, nah,
Carolina
I was a Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? So
I came in the year after Tyler Hansborough. Hansborough was 06, I was 07.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you have to, if you're gonna talk about it and expect people to listen, you're gonna have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Granted, like I bleed Carolina blue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna say what's real and what's not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it a book.
Yeah, like that's the only way. Because if not, what I'm saying has no merit whatsoever.
That's
if I'm just gonna sit here and just act like, you know, we do everything right, and you know, we like, no, that's not how it works.
Right.
So
I'm from Decatur, Georgia, birthplace of Martin Luther King. You don't scare me.
So with that being said, Pablo, let's get into Pablo's topic real quick. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Pablo, what was your question again, please?
Bro, I spent 22 years in the Army, bro. I got some trauma I don't even remember. I ain't even gonna front.
It was about UNC.
North Carolina recruiting, bro.
Talking about the recruiting.
With the recruiting on the basketball side of North Carolina. And that's it goes into what we were just talking about too, man. I think one thing I do, man, a lot is I defend these college coaches, man, because I know it's not easy. You know, so I haven't done it, obviously, but I know it's not easy. So all the hate and stuff that Hubert be getting, bro, I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. And I'm seeing it mostly from North Carolina fans, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
so like that, I don't like that.
So before Noob go and before Denarius go or whatever, Rob, are you familiar with all of this? Because I know you in the Midwest.
Not as deep as y'all, but yeah, I stay in the mix with it. Yeah.
So what's your viewpoint on it? On everything, your POV.
Man, as far as Hubert taking heat, I mean, we talked about it. I guess we all hit on it in some different aspects. This is not 10 years ago. There's no loyalty in it. It's about the paper. It's about the bread. So you can only sell so much, without, if you don't have, you can say, hey, I want this 5-star recruit that's going to be a small forward or a big or whatever, and I got $800,000. Okay, well, what you going to do if Georgia got 1.5? That's where the tradition's gone. We was talking about the tradition, and let me just hit on that. I'm going to jump off of the North Carolina with Hubert taking heat. I know so many kids through officiating and everything. Like the tradition part is what I'm gonna talk about. Like I know kids in Indiana that just put Indiana on their list. So like the crazy ass fans, excuse my French, will leave them alone. They got no intention of going there. They put them in their 5 basically. So I'm good with this fan base here. They're gonna leave me alone. They're gonna be mad when I make my decision. But I'm not going to have to deal with this for the next year because they're not on their list. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So as far as them not landing or not getting the players that Carolina fan base want, I mean, it's tough. Pablo, you on the summer circuit. You know how tough this summer circuit is now. I don't care. The Puma, I work EYBL. Man, it's it's tough, man.
The lamb
even imagine. Yeah, I mean it's a grind, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's my 2 cents in worth. I probably don't know the players as much as quite what y'all do, who y'all exactly talking about, who they didn't get, but in a nutshell, there ain't no loyalty in it. There ain't no tradition in it anymore. It's about that money. You get enough NIL money, you got a chance to land anybody out there.
Right. I mean, prime example. Look what AJ
BYU.
AJ went to BYU, bro.
Yeah.
He chose BYU. Yes, on national TV, he chose BYU over those schools. I was like,
that means North Carolina, Duke, Kentucky, Arkansas, Alabama, Auburn,
Kansas.
Everybody missed out on this kid, and you gonna tell me BYU wins that recruiting battle?
BYU.
Yeah. For $7 million, baby.
For $7 million.
You know what's the only problem with that? I'm not mad at him going to BYU. If that's where you want to go,
no,
fine.
I'm not either. I'm just making it just
I got
wow, that sounds to me, bro.
Yeah, of course. The only problem that I have with it is you go to BYU, fine. If that's where you want to go, if you want to be the Mormon and all of that and stuff or whatever, then go do that. Right. Go do that if that's what you want to do.
Now, I guarantee you, he does not live on campus for the one semester he has to be.
Oh, I'm sure he does. The only problem is, though, you committed and signed on November 10th. You made your decision on national TV. On first take, December 10th, December 11th, whatever.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So for a whole month, you knew and you had already signed to go to BYU and everything, but yet you strung along
the rest
North
of the school.
Carolina, Alabama,
that was
and
wrong.
Kansas. Your father sat courtside at the UNC and Alabama game.
Mm-hmm.
You strung them other schools along when them other schools could have been focusing on other players.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my problem. And then you make a big national announcement and everything on first take and everything like you really doing something or whatever. No, you arrogant. Crazy. Your father is arrogant. Are you good as far as your style play and all of that and stuff? Sure. But your attitude, I'm cool on. I'm cool
Well,
with like
I
that. Had
understand.
me so
Episode
Man.
of Jamie Foxx.
I get what you're saying, but like you said, Denora, here's the thing he looking at. He gonna report for summer practice in June. He gonna be there June, July, probably be home August, come back in September, however they school year. And the day their basketball season end in February, March, or whatever it is,
He gone.
he gone.
no, Rob. I'm with
But
all of
BYU,
that.
I understand what you're saying,
But
Lindsay.
bro,
Yeah,
you gotta understand too.
That
After,
was my thing.
after the first semester of classes is over,
he ain't ever going to
he's
class
not going
after
back
that.
to no campus. He's not going to step foot on class. He's not
all
going to
bro,
no
you can't
I'm
you
cool
can't
with
even
that.
get no cheeks on campus.
No.
Right, bro.
Absolutely not. That's what I said. He's never.
Like,
He's
Hey,
not
bro,
going to
he
live
gonna
on
be
campus at
cool. He
all.
gonna fly him in, bro. You can believe that.
Yeah.
In his apartment,
Yeah.
wherever he gonna be living.
Yeah, bro. He's not going to be living on
He
that
gonna
campus.
have enough to get a hotel room for him.
I'm fine with any and everything that he wants to do at BYU. I'm fine with it.
Like that just sounds crazy. Like
just
kids
don't
committed
like
to
how
BYU.
you.
Like
Yeah.
the number one player in the country went to BYU.
Yeah, and
When I think of
and-
BYU, I think of Sean Bradley and Jimmer Fredette,
Yeah, that's it.
and
That's,
Danny
and that's where it stopped at.
and that's where it stops.
and Danny Ainge. That's
And,
it.
okay, and Danny Ainge.
BYU.
They would. I didn't even know they went to BYU. Only person I know.
There you go. There it is. See,
The
There-
only
there
person
it
I
is.
knew with the BYU was Steve Young.
Oh, yep, you're right.
There it is.
About him.
See,
There it is.
I ain't even
You
thinking about it.
gotta be an older cat to know that Danny Ainge was
Exactly.
there.
When
Yeah.
when
My
when
only
did
concern,
Jim
right?
McMahon,
So,
Jim McMahon, the quarterback for the Bears, I think he went there.
Yep, he went there too. Yep,
He did.
Jimmy Man did
Right.
too.
Danny
I got
Ainge went to BYU.
Anybody else?
Danny Ainge.
Yeah, Danny Ainge
Danny
went to
Ainge, yeah.
BYU.
The first
Hey.
time I heard of Danny Ainge
And I'm
was
gonna
the
say,
last
and
game.
you know what that does? You know what that does? Like I said, there's two things to that. There's two things to that. Number one, I don't like how you strung everybody along. Not only that, you put out a little video clip that says, "Oh yeah, I told Kevin Young or whatever. I told him this like weeks ago. He had already knew I was committing or whatever." Right after your announcement on First Take, strung them other schools along.
Yep, he did.
That is disrespectful. You used the other schools. Why is your dad at the Alabama UNC game when UNC and Alabama is one of your top four, your last four?
Moment in the
So
spot.
here it is. You think you got UNC, you got Alabama thinking, yo, he's coming to Alabama. He's coming to UNC. He's coming to Kansas. He's coming here. He's coming there. When a whole month ago you was already signed. No.
So here's my problem, right? And that's like I feel what you're saying, Lindsay, and I'm with you on that to a certain extent, right? But from a basketball aspect, right? Here's my problem with, and it's, I mean, I'm not gonna say my problem, but here's my concern for AJ, right? Who else will BYU have to make sure that he is straight? You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like on the court, I don't want him to Patrick Baldwin Jr. the situation.
I don't think
where he goes somewhere and it's just him and they getting blown out by 70.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
You know what I mean?
Like what did
36?
What did Rob just say?
Be a situation like
After February or March, he's gone anyway. And as a matter of fact,
it could be a situation like Kyrie Irving. I get there, I play about 12 games, ball out.
He didn't play 12.
I don't even think he's gonna make it to January.
They go third round.
Bro, listen, that man's not going to
he's
not going to take the plastic off his books.
As long as he don't get hurt, he the first player picking the draft in that
Right.
group. So,
and this is my argument too as well. Like just for this example alone, let them kids go to the league, man.
Yeah, I agree.
If you're good enough, let them go.
Yeah.
Like, why take this risk? I mean, granted, they can make money now in college, so I get it. It makes more sense. But again, why take the risk of going to college?
Absolutely.
When you already deserve, you know you're good enough to play on that high level. Why take that risk of getting hurt where you might have to come back again? You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the insurance policies and all that good stuff, but
I agree.
It's so pointless, bro.
Now, I will say this to Pablo's question about the ones that we missed out on. Now, do you want to talk about the recruits or do you want to talk about the ones that we missed in the portal from last season?
I just want to talk about I say
So
you
talk about
I
both.
will. So so I'll tell you this. I think that North Carolina, honestly, if except for maybe the exception of maybe one player, maybe two, in the portal, dodged a bullet. Umar Balo just got what is it, suspended on the team or whatever for a game or two for being at the bar in Indiana
the day before the game.
Yeah,
Day before the game.
Aaron Bradshaw.
Yeah, he under investigation for point shaving or something.
Yeah, all right now. I don't.
Yeah,
know
like
what's
some. I
really
think some
going on with
domestic
that.
violence stuff too.
Yeah. So,
What he is on domestic.
Not Ike Turner. Not out here being Ike Turner.
Onyenzo not doing anything on the court at Kansas State. Him and Coleman Hawkins. Danny Wolf is maybe the only one, but Carolina wasn't really pushing for him like that.
The 7-footer from Michigan at Michigan?
Yeah.
He decent.
He nice.
Oh, he's nice, bro.
He's nice.
Yeah.
That's a 7-foot guard.
He would have fit.
He's the only one. But he's the only one that I'm talking about that Carolina didn't really push for him, but he was trending as far as possibly.
He would have been great for Carolina, bro.
Man, the way he can handle and pass that thing, bro. Oh my goodness.
But then you got Cliff from Alabama. Carolina dodged the bullet on. Like, so all of them except Danny Wolf, you dodged the bullet on. Like, be glad you didn't get him. Like, to be honest with you, because now we would have to deal with those issues.
I think Cliff would have been good for y'all too.
Cliff on the defensive side of things or whatever, but his numbers,
that's what he do.
His number, but right now he ain't even playing like that.
Yeah, well, it's because he got a team full of people that just be gunning. They just go out there and shoot.
I guess.
Be like that sometimes.
Yeah, because sometimes you a transfer and you're not going to a better situation.
Yeah,
I came in with some 4 and 5 stars. I thought they was gonna be dogs. They were trash. I'm like, where did you play at? Like,
Now, as far as your recruitment,
your mug shots and your profile picture in the magazine fooling me because you end up mean mugging like a dog.
Listen, I don't want to speak on the recruitment.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, it was a 5-star in my class. Dude, he was talking hell. The first hard workout we did, he damn near passed out. Buddy had snot bubbles coming out his nose. And I stood and looked at him and I told him straight to his face, I said, you supposed to be a 5-star?
Wow. Wow.
Hey, if you ain't willing to put that work in, it's easy. I mean, some guys come from places where they were just better than everybody. They dominated. You know what I'm saying? But they really didn't have to work. Some players was dominant and they work. If you can't carry it over to college, it's gonna show. It's go.
Yeah.
And when you get, because like you said, when you come to college, everybody the best of the best. We all 4 5 stars and all that. Yep. But that was back in your high school when you was playing with the bums.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like now you up here with all of us. We all of us think we the dog. You got to show me something now.
For sure. It's like you said earlier, like you got to have that bravado about yourself, bro.
Exactly.
That's
how the heck you think we made it this far?
Right.
I still got my ego. What I tell you when I get around my family, like my family know me to this day. Like when you play me in any sport, I don't care if it's cards, tic-tac-toe, we can play cornhole.
I'm trying to win.
We can speed walk to the
always
mailbox.
win.
We can speed walk to the mailbox. I'm trying to win.
So
I dunked on my mama one time in the front yard. She came out there with that crap.
Oh, listen. That's so funny because it's so funny.
Hey yo, you know what that reminds me of?
That whole situation with Asia Wilson saying Asia Wilson saying she could beat Josh Hart in the game on 1-on-1.
Yo,
real story, no lie. The
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson said she could beat Josh Hart.
Yeah, she said she beat him 11-8. And I'm like, yeah, you I don't know what you smoking or what you drinking, but you need to put it down immediately.
Hey yo,
listen, bro. Like back in the day, like the WNBA, some of the girls would come hoop with us. You know, in the league first. So, you know, I would come to Chapel Hill in the summertime and playing, and like they would get on the court, and I'd be like, yo, like I end up dunking on one of them. a female who played basketball at UNC. I'm not gonna say her name. That's my homegirl. I ain't gonna put it out there. But
Don't do it.
long story short, I banged it on her head in Woolen Gym.
Hey, y'all remember when Brittany
Woolen? Yeah.
In Woolen. She tried to chase me down like LeBron, bro. I don't know what she was thinking.
Y'all remember when Brittany Griner
I
said
banged it on her head.
Brittany Griner said she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in one-on-one?
Yeah,
I remember
crazy.
she said that. Man.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah.
I punched on my mama.
Yo, you know what that reminds me of, right?
I punched on my mama. I punched
remember-
on my dad. I hit a home run on my dad. My dad got out there with
All that.
his left hand throwing ass. Talking about he gonna strike me out. Okay.
You remember on Dave? You remember on Dave Chappelle when he went to see the little boy that was in the hospital and he had to play the video game with him, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry that
this
you feel
past
like
Christmas
that."
I played my this
It
past
was
Christmas
crazy.
I played my 7-year-old nephew and my 4-year-old nephew in Nerf guns. I got the bigger gun and I was sniping them from the damn upstairs balcony.
Hey, y'all know what's wrong? I'm gonna tell you. Y'all know why they so soft today, though, for real?
Who?
Now, I swear I might be a little bit older.
NBA players?
No, I'm talking about athletes in general.
Wow. Yeah.
Listen, think about this. When y'all was coming up, did y'all get participation trophies?
No.
Absolutely not.
You ain't get no participation trophies?
No.
That's the worst thing they ever did.
You sat there and watched the team who won get their
Oh,
trophy.
come on. And
Hey, listen, man. I listen. Even on field day in elementary school, I wanted all the first place ribbons.
Right. We didn't get no participation.
And everything I did,
trophies.
I wanted first place.
Exactly.
That's all you got.
Anybody got time for that?
Give me no participation just for showing up. No.
I went bowling with my cousins. Girls against boys. I got the best score out of the boys and the girls overall. I said I'm playing everybody. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Man, hey, my family know me. It's a reason my cousins. I got two male cousins. They only thing they compete against me in is golf. They know they ain't got no shot in nothing else but golf.
Well,
sure.
What do we do?
I beat my niece in air hockey 7-0. She was like, my nickname, my niece 12. My nickname back home is Fat. She said, "Dad, Uncle Fat, you gonna let me win?" I said, "Hell no."
Absolutely not.
Down. God. Point.
Hey, I used to do my son like that, bro. Video games, anything. Like, I don't care what it was.
Yeah.
My son is a hell of a Madden player now because the way I used to treat him when he was a kid. I used to mash him up.
Out of everybody, though, my daughter
being competitive.
My daughter, who is 10, she just like me. Because I beat her. She came and punched me in my damn hip. Like, she was hot. And I remember my dad beat me. I did him the same way I punched him in his damn hip when I was 10. Like, you don't beat me. No. You know what I'm saying? So, and then my son that taught me for 2 days. He 5. I beat him in we played NCAA 05 on PS2, Fitzgerald on the cover. He was hot. Dad, you gonna let me win, Daddy? No.
Absolutely not.
Watch this 60-yard bomb. Touchdown.
Right.
So I gotta ask this, Pablo. Did that answer your question?
No.
Why did?
Nah. I mean,
because you mainly spoke about recruitment. I know
he's right though, bro. Like he's right in what he's saying. Like, you think about it. When's the last time we made a splash in the recruiting world?
You got to recruit kids that got
think about it.
Lose, man. Man.
Cole Anthony was a big recruit.
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes was our last number one.
Harrison Barnes.
I think my senior year was his freshman year, Harrison Barnes.
I think we talking latest, like last 10 years or so, I say shit. Or probably Ian Jackson maybe been the
biggest one.
The biggest recruit y'all have had.
Yeah. James Michael McAdoo was high.
Oh yeah. He was.
How high was that kid from didn't Duke get a kid last year from Australia?
No.
From some foreign country. It's a kid.
He's still there now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where he come from?
At Duke?
At Duke?
Ain't Tyrese from Australia?
Who?
Oh, you talk about Tyrese Proctor.
Oh, Tyrese Proctor. Yeah. My fault.
Y'all recruit kids
Yeah,
overseas.
he been there. He on his 3rd year now.
Yeah, he been there for his 3rd year. He's a junior.
He's a junior.
His 3rd year.
Junior. Yeah.
Yeah, he don't took an air from Carolina. That's all that matters.
That's okay, because we about to light y'all up this year.
Y'all bringing these kids from across the water. He used to see, he used to seeing spiders bigger than my kitchen table. Y'all brought him over to get punched on.
New Norris. I got a question for y'all. Just for being UNC guys, of course.
What's up?
Does Duke go 2-0 this year against UNC?
Hell no.
Hell no. I give y'all 1-1.
That's gonna be at least 1-1.
At least 1-1.
But no matter records and rankings go out the window for them 2 games.
I think we talked about that, and I even said that. I said that might be their toughest game, and I'm gonna give
you a prime example.
That's tobacco roll, boy. That's tobacco.
My senior year in 2000, Duke was head and shoulders better than us, right? Bro, Jay Williams was a freshman. Shane Battier, Chris Carrawell's player of the year in ACC.
Yeah, I just saw that story. He was on the ACC Network this morning.
Bro,
about the tournament.
When I tell you we should have beat them in Chapel Hill, that game went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And remember my senior year, bro, we had a horrible year. We won 18 games in the regular season. But we made a run to the Final Four, right?
Yeah.
But the game in Chapel Hill, Joe Forte hits a 3 to tie the game up in the end of regulation. So again, like I said, they were head and shoulders better than us. No lie.
Yeah.
But again, when that happens, them rankings and record, you might as well be 0-0.
Rivalry game, it don't matter.
Yeah, like anything can happen, bro. And that's exactly what was going on.
We could lose every game.
Yep.
We do. We good.
Think back to the COVID year.
So
that game in Chapel Hill where what was it? Jones hit the layup at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Again, Carolina was horrible that year, bro.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
When them 2 teams play, I don't care what your record is.
Which
anything can go.
Which one? Which one do we win?
It would be great to win the one over there, just because you want to go over there and shut that little gym up. You know what I'm saying?
Little high school.
Yeah, you know, because it ain't a bad seat in that place. You can sit in the top and still have a good seat.
Little high school.
For sure. Like real talk.
I only been to Duke camping 3 times and 2 on.
Bro, that's what I tell people all the time. I don't know what the attraction is over there outside of basketball, because it ain't nothing going on there. It's too many brilliant, smart people over there. They're not partying like that.
All the buildings look like castles.
That's why they always come to Chapel Hill and party with us.
Yeah,
that is true.
All the buildings look like castles. That's how old
they do, bro. It look like something from the
look like a scene out of House of Dragons.
Yeah.
It look good though. It look good.
No, it don't. In the words of Mike Kemp, no, it ain't.
Listen.
It ain't.
We gotta listen. We gotta get Rob. We gotta get
girls over there. I never dated a girl from Duke ever in my 4 years.
I've been to Duke campus 3 times. 2 times.
We got a
game. The 3rd time I was on administration staff.
We got to get Rob down here so that we can show him some UNC.
Nah, he love the atmosphere. Is crazy, bro. It ain't nothing like it, bro.
And I live 10 minutes from campus now.
I mean, as soon as you come out of the locker room for just pregame warm-ups and shooting before you even come out to do before the games, like them students is on you, bro.
Then football, you walk a mile to the damn field and a mile back to the locker room. Y'all put us way in the back, so you know we got to scrub y'all. Y'all got to make us make this long walk.
For college side, that'd be the one game probably on my bucket list that I love to ref.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd have been about 5 Carolina Duke games.
Yeah, but which one would you want to do though, Rob? Is it the one in Chapel Hill or the one in Cameron?
Oh, it ain't gonna be like you can't go wrong either way.
That is true.
I probably want to do both for real. And that ain't riding.
But granted, like when you walk into Cameron, like you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's even though you're in a like for me, like even though you're in a visiting gym, like that's one gym I went in on some as a visitor and was like, I got goosebumps. Just like I used to do whenever we come out the tunnel in Chapel Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro,
yeah,
I told Pablo when the first time we was on, you know why I hated Duke? Because they beat UNLV that one year.
Oh
90,
my
what was that, 91?
Yep. Thank God for Grant Hill.
My stomach hurt so bad when they won that game.
Look at me. I was giving
Grant Hill was the difference maker on that team, buddy.
Hey,
bro, you right. Hey,
that put them on a whole nother level.
If them and UNLV played 5 games that year, UNLV win 4 of them.
Win 4 of them for sure. For sure.
Yeah, listen. We got to try.
That's the team with Grandmama them on it, right?
Yeah.
And Stacey Ogman.
Stacey Ogman.
Yeah.
Ackles.
You know how they had today when the schools could start coming around. So I'm walking down the hallway. The principal stopped me. He was like, "Yo, stay with me. You got to come to the office with me. You got some recruits here." So I walk in the office. It's like 6 recruits. Now listen to the recruits. Listen to the schools. I got Clemson, Maryland, Florida, LSU, Georgia Tech, and at the very end was who? Duke. I laughed. I said, "Boy, ain't no way I'm coming now." I said, "Unless I'm 6'6" and I can shoot a jumper, or y'all offer me for baseball. That's the only way I'm coming now." I said, "Y'all don't put nobody in the NFL." He was like, "You can." I don't even remember the coach's name. He was like, "You can change that." I said, "How many recruits y'all told that?"
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, look, we gotta figure something out. If we could get Teddy Valentine out or whatever, we could bring Rob in.
Oh, I'd love it, y'all.
Hey, my 4th year at Buffalo, we drafted Ross Cockrell out of Duke. He was my rookie. That was my 4th year in the league. I made sure he was my rookie. He went and got my.
They gotta get Teddy.
He went and got my sunflower seeds. He went and got my food for the plane. He went and got my. He'll tell you. He'd be like, "Why you doing me like this?" I said, "1, you went to Duke. 2, y'all don't put nobody in the NFL. And we drafted you in the 4th, just like they drafted me in the 4th. So you my guy."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't drop no assignments, Rook.
Shut right.
Listen, Rob, we gotta get you down here, man. Even if you come down just for a visit,
I'm gonna do that.
We gotta get you down here so that we can show some UNC Duke hospitality for sure, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. So I mean, yeah, we gotta make that happen. We try and get with the rest of the fellas, man. See what we can do, man. Now that everybody,
that definitely gotta happen, bro.
I'm gonna try to go this game.
I love it, y'all.
It ain't nothing. I haven't missed a Carolina Duke game at Carolina. I mean, even after I graduated, I think I've been to every one of them. In Chapel Hill.
Yeah. We going this year, ain't we? New.
Nah, we can get in there.
I'm trying to get there.
I went to 3 home Carolina.
Don't play with me like that, dog, because I'm serious.
Only Carolina Duke game I didn't go to when I was in Carolina was my freshman year. But sophomore through senior year, I went. And then, especially I went a couple times, especially when I was in the NFL, because I sat damn there on the court. Like, I'm like, I got a little bit more bread in my pocket. I'm finna sit.
Right. Hey, you sitting down there with us.
Right. I'm the boy. I know one game I sat right behind Dick Vitale. Them. I'm sitting there like, yeah, I'm in this thing. Like,
it ain't nothing like it, man.
Right. I want to go this year. If I go this year, I'm aware. Laker.
Don't play around now, cause I be hitting you up like, listen.
If I go this year, I'm gonna stand out because I'm walking in there with a Laker James Worthy jersey. You gonna see me?
Hey, they gonna love that. They gonna love that.
Worthy.
That's crazy.
One time I did go to the Duke game, I wore a Phil Ford jersey. It was pretty cool. Then I ended up meeting him during the game. Then I see him now in the Bowls lot, alumni lot tailgate. So it's pretty cool.
That's my guy right there, man. I love Coach Ford, man.
Phil Ford.
I go, I'm gonna wear my Trajan Langdon jersey.
What? I make sure I find
you. Yo, you know he cost y'all a national championship, right?
He did when he fumbled that ball.
But no, but I think back to that play, and I blame Coach K.
Yeah.
Because number one, you don't put that ball in Trajan Langdon's hands against the
Not
best
at that
ball
time.
defender in the country that year.
Yeah,
right.
not that far away from the rim.
Not that far away from the basket, bro. You got William Avery over there. You could have gave it to Chris, anybody, Corey Maggette. You put Trajan in a position where, number one, Trajan didn't have a handle at all.
Nah, he didn't. But he had that jumper, though.
He could shoot the skin off the ball.
Oh, my God.
It's funny. I named my son
skin off that thing.
And Corey looked like an NFL player.
He did, bro. Yeah, Corey was a man. Corey was a grown man in the freshman.
He did.
Coming downhill, Corey was a grown man.
Freight train.
Freight train. And he looking for contact.
Corey Corey reminds me.
He's looking for contact, bro.
Sion James.
Hey, he looked like that. He looked like that in high school.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Like when I seen him as a freshman, I was like, yo, hold up, man. Like, what the hell? They feeding kids in Chicago. Like,
boy.
Yeah.
What the way y'all find him at?
Yeah, bro. He a freshman. I'm a junior. And mind you, like, I ain't no little dude. Like, I live in the weight room.
Yeah.
Bro, he came in, I was like, what the?
Who is?
Yeah, bro. How long did he last in the NBA?
Bro, he got a long time in the NBA.
I think he played like 12 years or something like that.
13 years at least.
Yeah. Then he played in the Big Three for about 2.
The Big Three, yeah. Nah, Corey was a man. But like I said, bro, that was the wildest. I was like, man, this is not a good look for Trajan. Like Ricky Moore was the best on-ball defender in the country that year, bro.
Yeah,
man.
Because we beat that UConn team the year before in Greensboro in the tournament.
Man, I was upset.
Listen,
like the next 2 national champions, we knocked them off. We beat Michigan State and UConn. They come back and won the next 2 national championships.
Noob, you still on one of the best UNC teams ever, though.
Yeah, we the best team in my opinion that didn't win it, and I feel like
did not win it. Yes,
84. Nice. I feel like 84 was right there with us.
84.
That's Mike's last year, and you got think about it, bro. Like I said, you had 9 McDonald's All-Americans on that 84 team. The starting backcourt was Kenny Smith and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
To go along with Sam Perkins and Brad Daugherty. Brad Daugherty was number 1 pick in his draft.
They lost to Indiana, didn't they?
Yes, lost to Dan Dockage in Indiana.
I hate him.
Man, listen, he lives off the act like he locked Michael Jordan up in the tournament and all that.
He talk about it on his podcast
all the time. I'm like, boy, you was shaking in your boots when you know you had to guard Mike.
Yeah. That's 84. What is that? 90, 98?
Yeah, and I gotta go 95. You got to throw 95 in there too.
Yeah, I was good. I was coming back to 95, but then okay, so the 95 is
4 years later.
95 was McGinnis, Calabria, Sheed, Stack.
They was nice
Donald Williams was still there in 95.
Yeah.
Donald,
they was nice too. Yeah.
I was born in 88. Like my mom said, I was born doing the bad album. You know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
then that 98, boy.
And then 98, I was in the 4th grade.
That 98 team was.
I ain't know nothing about no college basketball. I ain't know about nothing about no basketball. Only thing I knew about basketball then was playing in the yard.
Yeah.
At grandmama's house with my cousins, or at recess and elementary. Dude.
Now you in football country, bro. You from Decatur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you in football country, bro. I know you ain't know nothing about
we beat up on Duke that year in 98.
First off, nobody in my family watched basketball.
Right.
Except 2 people. I got and they my cousins, they light skinned. That way we them. Them the only 2 that watch basketball on the daily, played basketball. Everybody that's my family played baseball, football. If you heavy set, you play football and you wrestle. And we watch wrestling on TV. Put it this way, if it wasn't for my cousins, the 2 that played basketball, I wouldn't have known Kobe Bryant was a basketball player. The first time I seen Kobe Bryant was on the episode of Moesha. I thought he was the next Tupac. I swear to God, because he came in, he had the bald head, he was young, he had the swagger, and he was acting. So when I first saw Kobe Bryant, it was on that episode of Tupac when he was the high school player that needed to be tutored to pass his test to go to college. That was my introduction to Tupac. My introduction to Michael Jordan was Space Jam.
Wow.
Now, you got to think. I grew up in Atlanta. at the time when he won his first 3 championships, 91, 92, 93, I was 3, 4, and 5 years old. I don't remember that.
Right.
And at the same time, you had Deion playing for the Falcons and playing for the Braves.
Yep.
Then you had Bo Jackson with his commercials. Like, I knew Michael Jordan played basketball. I didn't pay attention to him like that because I had Bo and Deion. So I didn't care. Sandlot came out in 93. I was 4 or 5 years old. That was my niche. That's what got me gravitated to baseball other than Deion. And then the Little Giants came out in 94. That's what gravitated me to football. So wasn't no basketball in my family. It wasn't until 96 when Space Jam came out and I saw the opening to Space Jam and they were showing his highlights.
Yeah,
I was like, oh damn,
you missed that 98. You missed that 98.
But then when he won in 96, 97, 98, I was still 6, 7. I was like 7, 8, 9 years old. I still wasn't watching no basketball.
Yeah.
I see Michael Jordan play 3 times. His last shot in the Bulls uniform against the Jazz, and then 2 times when he was with the Wizards. Other than that,
you missed that.
That's just when you was black. That's just I ain't even.
I was young.
There's a lot of people like that, bro.
Yeah, I was young. Like I said, when I first. The player who introduced me to who made me pay attention to basketball was LeBron because he was my peer. You know what I'm saying? I was 12, he was 15. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had just got cable. I'm starting to realize like the world is bigger than damn Atlanta. I ain't the only kid that want to go pro and whatnot. They got him on TV at 15, 16 years old. I'm paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, and then like knowing he just him and his mama, and he just want to provide for his mama. He want to be the greatest player in the world, but he want to take care of his mama. Like that's what made me root for him. And then to hear like how they was comparing him to like every single body in crap, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? So I just want him to do good to prove people wrong. And because I remember arguing with my dad my freshman year of high school because my dad was like, who the hell is this LeBron James? Like, he didn't say the bad name, right? He like, LeBron James. I spell it. How hell is mama gonna name him something she can't spell? Gotta spell it. LeBron. I'm like, his mama can spell it. He can spell it. He good. Like, you don't need to know how to spell it. You ain't his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my dad had a heated argument. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he ain't gonna be no damn Jordan. I was like, he ain't gotta be Jordan. He just gotta be LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like. So that's what made me watch basketball. To this day, I don't watch NBA unless LeBron playing. Now, I don't found my second favorite player once LeBron retired, and that's Anthony Edwards, crib. So I would pay attention more to him once LeBron.
You just got fined.
Yeah, because he a real.
Hey, you gonna have to go. Yeah, you gonna have to go give Anthony Edwards some kind of.
I ain't giving him nothing.
Media training, bro.
No,
he just say whatever comes to his mind. He don't care.
Yeah,
he just got fined $100K.
I want to cuss again. You damn right. Yeah. Anybody playing with y'all, man? Reality.
He don't hold no punches.
Exactly.
Bro.
Like Wayne said, I pay these people with reality check. Like, come on, you keep it real. Like that, but that's how I got into basketball again. I would have never known. Like when I first saw Kobe on the episode of Moesha, my cousins was like, oh snap, that's Kobe. That's Kobe. I'm sitting there like, who the hell is Kobe? Like, and they was like, he coming out of high school going to the NBA, and I said, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kobe was definitely wasn't on TV.
It wasn't, but that was my first introduction to him.
I feel you, but bro, like mind you, we the same class, 96. Yeah. We at 5-star camp in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Robert Morris College.
I went too, fam. Not that year. Yeah,
bro. Kobe Bryant. everybody in the camp, and I'm talking about these are the top players all across the country.
Right.
The first game of that week, mind you, only play one All-Star game at the end of the camp.
Right.
So Kobe, Rip Hamilton, Kenyon Doolin, Luke Recker. Like I can go on and on, bro.
Right,
the first time I seen Kobe Bryant, it's only 2 people I seen like that in high school that I was like, yeah, we gonna see them in the NBA. I didn't know it was gonna be that fast.
Right.
But it was Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett. Bro.
See, mine was LeBron and Dwight Howard.
Again.
I saw Dwight Howard.
No brainers.
I saw Dwight Howard. I saw LeBron play on TV, but I saw Dwight Howard play against my high school in the Christmas tournament. And when his point guard threw him a lob and he caught it at his height and windmilled it and dunked it with both hands, I said, "Ooh,
yeah."
Derrick Rose in the 8th grade.
Oh yeah, yes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Derrick Rose is one. Like you talking about,
and Lou Williams. Lou Williams in high school. Yeah,
bro. Derrick Rose
was in high school when I was in high school. So yeah,
I used to love watching Derrick Rose play, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care who he was playing against. It could have been the worst team in the league. But if Derrick Rose was on TV, I was wanting to see that, bro.
I think he was the fastest. I've
never seen nothing like that, bro.
Not with the ball.
Not with the ball. Not with the ball, bro. And to be that big and strong, he's 6'4", bro. Strong and got bounce. I mean, that bounce and oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's special.
Special.
Yeah,
I've never seen it. It ain't been many like that, bro.
No. I mean, I've
seen a lot of. I've seen John Wall
with his explosion, man. It looked like somebody shot him out of a gun,
none of them
bro.
like Derrick Rose, bro. I never seen. It ain't been many like that.
Who was a monster?
Speed and the strength and the explosiveness and God forbid if you're hitting this jumper, you really in trouble.
Really in trouble. You don't know what to play.
Look, Raymond Felton put it in the best perspective I ever heard in anybody who do all this podcast.
I seen that too, fam.
Raymond Felton said, dudes used to have a Derrick Rose flu.
I saw that.
Taking injuries. Nah, I ain't playing tonight.
I saw that.
They ain't want no smoke with D Rose,
bro. You know,
Derrick Rose.
People got to go back to that year, his second year, that MVP year when they went to the Eastern Conference Championship. Yeah. And you look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay, I'm going to cuss real quick. You look at that raggedy ass roster they had.
Yes.
And man.
He was in the same situation Allen Iverson was in Philly.
Oh.
When Allen Iverson took that squad to the championship against the Lakers and won game one.
And won game one with a 40 piece.
When they came in 40 piece.
In Staples Center.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That man took 4 defenders.
And he stepped across Lou.
And stepped over Ty Lue.
Stepped across Ty.
He had one other person in that starting 5 that could create and get his own shot, and that was Aaron McKee.
That was it.
And that wasn't a lot.
No.
But you got E. Snow, you got George Lynch.
Mutombo.
That's the starting 5. Yeah. He took that to the final.
Granted, Mutombo top 75 player. But
don't get me wrong. He just wasn't
the best rim protector.
Mutombo just had to deal with Shaq.
That was just too much for anybody, bro.
That prime
Shaq was backing that man down and was lifting him off his feet, bro. Mutombo's feet was coming off the ground.
That was he definitely with the diesel. That guy,
man.
Shaq,
man,
three straight Finals MVPs on the 3 people to do that. Jordan twice and Shaq. That's it.
The most dominant ever to play the game is that man right there, the diesel.
Boy.
So I got a question. Did y'all see the real quick because then I want to do a quick rapid fire real quick. But did y'all see that the Delta plane almost hit the Gonzaga plane?
I saw that.
Wow.
Saw that, yeah.
On the runway. The Delta plane was taking off down the runway. The Gonzaga men's basketball plane was coming across, and it went right over. I mean, it barely went over the plane.
Yeah.
Wow. And almost hit them head on, bro. Almost.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all over. Bro. Yeah, it's all over. It's all over social media, man.
Yeah, I ain't been on social media much today, bro. I'm gonna have to go look at that because that's wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pray for that soon. We get off.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
I heard about, I ain't see it though.
Yeah, like it's I can't even find it now because I just saw it. I mean, I seen it earlier today, but I wanted to ask y'all see if y'all had seen it or anything. But yeah, it's out there. But all right, so I want to let's do a quick rapid fire real quick. Quick.
All right, bet.
Will Bronny get to the NBA? Yes or no?
He's already in the NBA, but
well, you know what I mean.
Like, will he stick? I mean, I think he just
will he get out of the G League?
Man. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this. I respect.
I hope so.
What LeBron did they call it nepotism or whatever.
We need more of that.
Doing that kind of stuff for years, using their power to get their sons or leave a legacy for their children, whatever. And I respect him, doing that, getting his son, even though, in my opinion, his son is not an NBA player.
I agree.
Right?
With
everything. Not saying he can't become one, but as of when that draft happened in June, in my opinion, if I'm a Lakers fan, after what they've been going through since the bubble, it's hard for me to get behind that, bro.
Yeah.
Because granted, it's the 55th pick. True.
Right. Which usually don't pan out. So.
Right. It usually don't pan out. And also, it's showing me that you're not concerned with winning. You're not concerned with winning.
Okay.
Because if you were,
I mean, I get it. It's a historic.
I mean, it's a publicity thing. And for me,
we
it's the one time I felt like LeBron was a little selfish in this act right here because he didn't think of how this was going to affect his son. When the world sees that he's not ready, he don't deserve that spot.
Right.
Like, I don't even think he deserved to be a McDonald's All-American, but that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
But again,
I
respect Bron using his power.
I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't the Army All-American, but if somebody would have nominate my son because of
of course you're gonna
gotta take it.
Go get it, son. Absolutely. Yeah. But again,
I'm gonna be there on the sideline.
Right, I'm gonna be right there cheering. Hey, that's my baby. Yes, sir.
I feel like I agree with what you said. Like I'm not mad because they've been doing it in business and every other aspect of life for years. So that part of it, I commend him for it. I'm not mad about that, but I do agree with you. Like, and I think like my NBA knowledge pretty good. Like, can he develop into one? Maybe. To be like a productive NBA player. It's hard because, I say this all the time, and a lot of college guys don't agree with me, but I'm gonna stand on this. College basketball does not prepare you you can't develop you to be an NBA player. You either have the skills,
or you don't.
The talent level, the size, or you don't. Now, can you get better? That, of course, that's not even debatable. But like, I don't know. Like, you look at Bronny, like you just said, though. Like, what is? He's not a great shooter. He ain't. His jump shots inconsistent. He's about 6'2". Yeah. That's 6'4". They can throw that out the window.
Nowhere near 6'4".
Yeah, his baby brother taller than him.
Yeah, he's decently. I think he's athletic. He's athletic. We know he's athletic, but he's not crazy freak athletic.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think so. Like, if he's trying to, I heard everything. Like, he gonna be a great defender. Okay, well, let's keep it real. How many guys stick in the NBA today on being the defender? Because the days of Patrick Beverly, Tony Allen, that type of player in the NBA about done. That's all I'm saying.
Right now, you got Drew Holloway and Marcus Smart.
Right. But you got to remember one thing. Drew's capable of like 21, 22 a game. Pretty consistent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Marcus Smart, maybe 15. But I don't know, man. I hope he do because, I root for everything LeBron do.
But they ain't got to do that, though, with Jaylen Brown and Tatum.
True. Exactly.
I mean, very true.
Really true.
Yeah.
But he got that in his bag, though. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Yeah, he got that in his bag.
What he doing with Boston, he did the same thing with
Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
same role.
Middleton.
And I thought Milwaukee was crazy to let him go. I was like,
man,
what are y'all thinking?
I agree with you. And I love Dame. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I love Dame. But
Dame is a hell of a player, but Dame not giving you on the defensive end what Drew's giving you.
No.
Dame might go out and score 30. His man will have 35.
Yeah.
His man will have 35.
Pablo,
that's not a good thing.
What's up?
What you think?
Come on, Pablo Escobar.
So for me,
get his shirt on.
We was talking about you see it, baby. You see
I know that's why
I
thought I flipped my head around.
Matt for the crib, man. So people can wipe their feet off on that thing. Let me get that.
Nah.
Hey, my dog need a new chew toy.
Yeah, give him that hat.
I need a new target to shoot at.
Go ahead, Pablo. Say what you was about to say, bro.
So for me, right? I'm big on like so we talk about the nepotism thing, right? For us, for our people, when I mean the black community, I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with LeBron, you know what I'm saying, being a catalyst for his son making the NBA. I'm cool with that. But it's always going to come to a point to where Bronny going to have to stand on his own too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a part of being a man. You know what I mean? So can he stick in the NBA from a skill set standpoint and everything? I think he has some work to do.
Yeah,
I think he got the work ethic, and I think he definitely has the ability and the support system to do it. So I'm rooting for him, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, will he do it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Bronny. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he got to stand on his own too, bro. I want to see him do it. I'm cheering for him.
Yeah. NBA's
Sure.
trash.
Sure.
But anyway, so NBA's trash, man. I ain't even got nothing to say on Bronny or whatever. I really don't. I just don't.
How
Yeah.
you gonna shoot a rabbit?
If he'd have went to North Carolina, you'd be all on him right now.
I wouldn't.
Nah, I'd be like, hold up, who's in charge of that recruitment? Like, what's going on?
I wouldn't. That's like me saying that, like, oh, I'd be happy if LeBron came to the Knicks. Nah, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Not right now. He almost washed. I mean,
but he is washed.
He ain't washed. He at the end of his career. He not washed.
Okay, he's at the end of his career.
Like,
but either way,
that's how bad it, like, for the Lakers to have to depend on him so much at this stage in his career.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
horrible.
Bad.
That's
here's
horrible.
the thing.
Kudos to him for still being able to play at a high level at this age.
See what a lot of people don't realize, in my opinion,
LeBron James.
like his IQ is so high, his skill set is so high, he still can put up great numbers. But what he can't do at this point, they're not going to lead. Like he ain't leading you to no championship. If he your best player right now, he's not leading you to a championship. And that's not a knock. He 40. You feel me? But he's so smart. His IQ is so high, and he's just so skilled. He's still gonna put up numbers. He probably can for another 2 or 3 years because he's not like, bro. I look at him someday, I'm like, brain human. I mean, not.
That's what I
he's
said.
40,
like,
bro.
I've seen a few freak of natures in my life.
Yeah.
Number one, it was my college roommate, Julius Peppers.
Oh yeah, he was a mom.
Bro, you was roommate with Pep?
Pep was my roommate my senior year.
I played with Pep 2018.
Hey, listen, bro.
His last year with the Panthers, I played with Pep.
I never seen a man so gifted and blessed with athletic ability in my life, bro.
Yeah, he's a
You
mom.
feel me?
He'll tell you, I used to talk his head off because like my first season with the Panthers in 2018, that was his last season, and I used to sit next to him, dude. I was already coming to the facility early anyway, but it used to be three people at the facility at the time I got there. Me, Pep, and Cam Newton. That's it. And I used to talk to Pep the whole morning before he went and work, right? Because he do his workouts when nobody was there,
bro.
He work out by himself, but
that dude,
Pep, yeah, I heard
my senior year, right? Me and Pep became roommates, and Pep when he used to come from football practice, all we used to play the game till he passed out, go to sleep. I had to go do what I had to go do. So this was gonna be his first year on the basketball team. We be sitting there playing the game. I'm like, yo, what's up in practice today in football practice? He was like, yo, I gave like 2 dudes concussions. I put another one out. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at him like, dude, like, I mean, like the whole time it's just like it's just everyday work. This is what I do. Like, I'm talking about just naturally gifted, bro. Like, I never seen nothing like that in my life. Like that size, the speed, the quickness. And people don't even know the dude had a nice jump shot. He could handle the ball if he wanted to. He could jump out the gym. I threw him a lob one time against Louisville. I got a steal. He started from the block, bro. Matter of fact, I got that play on my Instagram page. He started from the block, and the way he ran, right? Like, I wish you could see the speed on this cat. I let that thing go, bro. Like, it was like the pass wasn't even the best pass. I threw it underhanded, matter of fact.
I believe
he catches this thing with 2 hands. I'm just like, yo, like, this dude is 280 pounds.
I saw it in Pursuit.
Wait, was he on that 98 team?
No, bro, he's on the 2000 team, 99, 2000.
Okay.
So that Final Four run, like I said, we don't have Pep. We don't make that Final Four run, bro. Because you remember, Brian Bursticker got sick, got hurt. Chris Lang wasn't healthy the whole year. When we started the season, we had Jason Cable playing the 4. Jason Cable started at the 2 the year before that.
That bum. Listen, man. Listen. Wait a minute. What I tell y'all at the beginning of the show? All 2025. Hashtag FON.
He said that bum.
Foot on necks. That bum.
You talking about Pep in 2000?
I ain't talking about Pep.
No, I'm talking about my boy Newby.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about Pep. Big shout out to Pep.
2018 in a pursuit drill. In practice.
I can only imagine.
It was to my side, so I was like curl flat player. So I got to like come up on the run pursuit early. Man, I turned so once I tagged up, I turned to look at everybody. Dude, I just seen a big eclipse just run by and tag off on the runner. I'm like, damn, he's still running like that in year 18.
Monster.
Freak of nature, bro. Yeah. Freak of nature.
Boy, ain't no way.
When God was handing out natural ability, Pep was the first one in line. Hey, I'm here.
Right.
Yeah, we will give
I'm telling you, bro. I've never seen nothing like that. And I played 2 years with Vince Carter. I played countless pickup games with Michael Jordan. But when I tell you, I played with Ronald Curry, another great athlete.
Big bro Curry, yeah.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, was blessed. It's just natural abilities to do a whole bunch of athletic shit. Excuse my language, Zell, my bad. Then Julius Peppers.
Yeah.
And look.
And I argue that with anybody any day of the week whenever
I got it there right beside you, like, yep.
I gotta show the fellas this on here real quick. From 1997, and Newby know what I'm about to show. From 1997, I've had this since 97.
Yo, that is crazy. You still got that. That's wild.
Vince Carter.
Yeah, you showed me that. We talked about that.
Yeah. Vince Carter, Terrance Newby, and Pat Sullivan.
Sully.
The embassy.
That's wild, bro. Embassy Suites. When you said it with me, you talked about it. Like when you said the Embassy Suites, I already knew you. I was like, yeah, he was there because that's where we stayed at every time we played in Greensboro.
Yep. 97.
We stayed at the Embassy Suites.
Yep. For sure. That ain't never going nowhere, bro. Ain't never going nowhere. I'm so glad I found that thing, man. I knew I had it.
Newby, you ever see Ronnie Fields play?
Another classmate, 96.
That's my guy.
Hey, listen.
I heard about his story.
I played with Vince Carter.
I watched Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Hey, Vince Carter had bounce. I mean, bounce.
Anton.
Ronnie Fields, mind you, Ronnie Fields is jumping like Vince, but Ronnie ain't but 6'3".
Yeah.
His bounce was like,
bro. I
think his vertical was like 50.
Yeah. I ain't never seen nothing like that either.
Nah, he was different, man. He had everything but a jump shot. But
Newby played with some.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie was super athletic, bro. Couldn't throw it in the ocean from 15 feet.
He couldn't. That's what people don't talk about.
Get to the cup.
Yeah,
and when he got there, he might jump over you.
Yeah,
it was him and Kevin Garnett in high school together. Hold on, my bad.
And they lost.
Ronnie Fields and Michael Wright.
Michael Wright was on there too. You know,
Michael Wright was a young boy on that team.
He was a freshman.
Hey, bro.
He got killed in New York, man.
Must see TV, them guys, bro.
Yeah, they was. I couldn't believe they lost that year either.
All right,
you know who they lost to?
They lost, bro.
They lost to Antoine Randall Ellen in the high school.
Thornton. You probably remember him, Norris, Ty Streets.
Yes.
Played for Green Bay.
Yeah. Like 2 or 3 of them guys on that team played in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not one of them played in the NBA that beat Kevin Garnett in high school. Not one.
Yeah, he runs
just a bunch of athletes.
Definitely remember that name
too.
Yeah,
I sure remember Randall L for sure.
Yeah, Ty was with him. Ty probably was the best football player out of all of them. I think he probably got like 10 years with Green Bay. I think about 10.
Yeah, bro. The boys, they're just a bunch of athletes, man. Just play hard.
Yeah, dogs.
All right, so I need one answer, one word answer from everybody. Just something just real quick before we get out of here. One word answer. Do we see a Yankees and Mets Subway Series next year?
Man, hell no.
No.
I know you gonna say no.
No.
You know it. You gotta come through the Chop House, baby. Atlanta.
We not worried about you.
I hope. Yeah, you need to.
Nah, we not worried about
you.
you.
Yeah, you get why? Because y'all got Mac. Y'all got Mac.
We were very close to seeing that this year, wasn't we?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yes, we was.
But like, in the words of Derek Jeter, they're the Mets.
That's the reason why I'm not listening to Denarius right now. That's the reason why I'm focused on everybody else. Like,
they're the Mets.
I just think
worry about the Mets.
I'm gonna say no because this is so hard to like. That's just hard.
I'm gonna say no because they're the Mets.
But you notice he ain't say nothing about that other pinstripe though.
I would love to see
it. Get the Yankees too. I just mentioned the Mets because I know the Mets will be somebody we have to walk to see the Yankees.
But then the Mets they just gave my man how much money they just gave him?
Juan Soto gone.
A bag.
Juan Soto gone, and Aaron Judge chokes in the postseason. We're not worried about y'all.
Okay.
If anything, we worried about Max Fred because he was on the Braves and he know everybody on that roster. Other than that, we ain't worried about man.
Okay, so Denarius says no, which I'd already knew that. Rob says no.
I just think it's too hard.
Noob, what you say?
I'd watch it.
Oh, for sure. You have to.
I would too.
You'd have to.
I'd definitely watch it.
If I watch that, I'm going for the Yankees.
I'd watch it all day. Yeah.
It'd be fire for New York.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
Yankees Mets, I'm going for the Yankees.
Okay. And mind you, I haven't watched a World Series since the Cubs won the World Series, in 2015?
What?
Sheesh.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I'm telling you, all my life, I never missed the World Series.
Okay, it was different. Okay,
but it got so I don't know. I just lost touch with baseball. I started watching.
Baseball, my first love. Football was just some shit I was good at.
No, listen, we have that in common, Dolores. Listen, we have that in common, bro.
Yeah.
I was a much better baseball player than I was football or basketball.
I was cold. We turned it to it.
You know what I mean?
I played shortstop, center, and I played catcher when our catcher was a pitcher.
Look, me too. Shortstop, center, catcher, all that.
Yeah.
I could hit, run, and throw.
That's it. You gotta be five. You gotta be
hit, bro.
Hit with power, field, run, and throw.
Hey, you just gave me some thoughts or whatever.
Really
Denarius and Newby just gave me some thoughts or whatever for an upcoming project coming up.
I told you Carolina recruited me in all three sports, bro.
Yeah. But we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about that later because I just came up with something or whatever. All right, so my next question. Who wins the NBA championship?
Boston.
Okay.
I think it's a repeat. No injuries happen. I think it's a repeat.
Yeah, I think it's Boston too.
Pop?
Nobody. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah. You know my man Jason Tatum, baby, Boston.
Get their help.
Wow. Duke Nation.
Wow.
Yo, Duke finally gonna have a few Hall of Fame players, man. I'm proud of y'all.
About time.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got Kyrie and Tatum, like that's what's up.
About time.
You mean about time? Come on, man.
Nah, it is. Listen, bro, that list is very short.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't even know who
talked about it.
It's like a midget saying a prayer. A midget on his knees. That list is
only on the list because he was a part of the dream team coming out of college.
Who that?
Christian Laettner. He's the only reason he's in the Hall of Fame because he was a part of the dream team coming out of college with Jordan. He damn sure ain't in there from his individual.
In the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he part of
the Dream Team is in the Hall of Fame.
Dream Team.
Oh, the Dream Team is in the Hall of Fame. Oh, okay. I was like, what?
That's what I say. That's the only reason he's.
But now let's not get it twisted. Now,
Dream Team.
Christian Laettner is one of the coldest college players to ever walk.
Ever. I'll give you that.
Laettner was nice.
And the choice was between him and Shaq for that Dream Team spot, and they chose.
And based on the college career, he should have got it, but we know better.
But that's it. Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. Exactly. All right.
6'11", could put it on the floor, could shoot the skin off that thing. Like
talking about Naismith Hall of Fame.
But like he said, like Rob said earlier, though, like the NBA ain't for everybody.
Exactly.
Made me hate him even worse because they beat Michigan, boy.
Yeah.
Fab Five.
Hey, listen, Rob is in a bad spot because Duke beat Michigan.
Yeah, Carolina beat them.
Carolina beat Michigan in 93.
Timeout. Ain't no timeout.
Right. So I mean, Rob in a bad spot.
I got my Fab Five T-shirt in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That Fab Five and that UNLV team was some of my favorite teams to watch in college basketball. I was always a Tar Heel, but watching them two teams, bro, was must see TV as well.
For sure.
It was,
right,
bro.
so
Like
Super Bowl predictions.
I'll go first. Kansas City. I'm gonna make it easy. I ain't betting against him until they lose. But listen, I don't jump ship. I'm a Bears fan, so that tell you where I'm at.
Wait a minute,
that
means you've been suffering the same thing I've been suffering since 1985.
Kansas
Walter
City
Payton is my
Pluto.
favorite football player of all time, bro.
Sweetness, baby.
I've been a Chicago Bears fan since I was 7 years old.
Bro.
You know how long I've been suffering, but I will say,
time. 85.
I got the scratch going to games in Soldier Field off my bucket list because my old room dog used to play for the Bears, and he would always get me tickets.
That's what's up. Yeah,
he kept playing for the Bears, bro. Like I was in Chicago all the time.
I remember my rookie year, my first preseason game was Chicago, and I went out early to catch punts. And then all of a sudden, I just got picked up out of midair, and I was like, "What the hell going on?" I turned around, it was Pep. He was like, "Little bro, hey, welcome to the NFL." You know what I'm saying? I was like,
"Sir."
I said, "You could have just told me that. You had to listen." But I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool. My Super Bowl prediction, I got Buffalo.
Oh, wait a minute, Denars, because you got to get one more team. Rob got to get the NFC.
Oh, my
team.
bad. I'm gonna go Chiefs. Thinking, man. Who go with it?
NFL.
Chiefs Lions. I'm going Chiefs Lions.
All right, I got. I hate to say this, but I got because I don't root against Buffalo. That team who gave me my dream, but I got. It's either Baltimore against Detroit or Buffalo against Detroit. That's my. But I even with Detroit with all their injuries, I still think they'll come out.
Okay, so you got to pick one, Denars.
All right. Well, yeah, Buffalo and Detroit.
Okay.
I ain't going to get the Bills.
Kansas City and Detroit. Noob, who you got?
I mean, man. And Rob said he a Bears fan. I'm on the same bandwagon with him. I'm looking at Chiefs and the Lions, even though the Lions losing right now at halftime, but still, I still think them the best two teams. Just because, I mean, when you got a quarterback, bro, that like Pat Mahomes that just gets it done, like it's almost like watching when Tom Brady was doing his thing. Like he just finds a way, bro, and like it's hard to bet against that.
Yeah, boy, you ain't lying.
But yeah, I want to see if the three-peat gonna happen.
I guess, man. I just think at the crib, man, they're gonna be hard to beat.
It's gonna be hard to beat them with that home
cold and it's loud. I mean,
it's gonna be cold out there. You're gonna smell them with that good barbecue out there in the air. Well, I know you know what it is out there, boy. I can't
Hey man, for the record, I'm 4-0 at Arrowhead, including the playoff.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Okay.
But it been some cold ass game.
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's
one game, dude. I had a visor on. I tackled who the heck I tackled?
Hold on, Denars. Hold on. Let me get Pop right quick. Hold on.
on,
I know Pop, you
the
don't watch football, but just pick two teams.
Fucking nobody and nobody. Damn. How about that? I don't even know who good, man. I don't even know who good.
Listen, you know what? We in the same boat. Listen, hold on.
I'm gonna give you two teams: the Eagles and the Chiefs.
Okay.
Give me the Eagles.
Listen, Pop, don't feel
like
bad.
them.
Do not feel bad, bro. I have not watched a NFL game in probably like 5 years.
What?
So don't feel bad, bro.
What do you do on Sundays besides church?
Yeah, NFL is trash, bro.
Ho.
Wait a minute now. Hold on. What
I know it's off the game, but
NBA is trash. NBA is trash. NFL is trash.
I ain't gonna let
I'm tell you right now, if I gotta pick between the NBA game and the NFL game, I'm watching the NFL every time.
Yeah.
And I love.
I don't even watch the sport.
I can't stand the NBA, so you might be right. Listen, unless it's my Knicks. Listen, I'm a huge Giants fan, and I'm not.
Well, that's why you don't like football.
No. It's not because of that. It's not because of that. It's if my Giants was on TV. My Giants have been on. Listen, my Giants have been on TV. I still haven't. I can't even tell you what games was on TV.
They was getting their ass kicked,
bro.
That's why
y'all realize what y'all just did yesterday, winning that game.
Yeah, by beating in.
Y'all had the number one pick locked down.
Now it's a 1% chance for them to get it. I see why you don't watch football because since Eli retired, y'all
the idiot they are.
The Giants suck at sucking.
Boy, they terrible.
In MetLife.
Like, how do you suck at sucking? You got the number one pick on lock, and you go out there and win that game like that.
Y'all go out there and turn up with Drew Lock.
You know what's funny?
Remember that clip? Funny? I remember that clip where Drew Lock was on the sideline rapping Jeezy, all that.
Look, you know what's funny? I ain't even know all of that until you just said that. I did know that the Giants had the number one lock pick. But I didn't know all of that until you just said that. I
think y'all scored like 42 points, 45 points, or something like that.
I know. I seen it flashing across the bottom of the screen.
Right.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay, the Giants got to win or whatever. But not knowing, you just blew your chances of probably getting the number one pick.
Getting Cam Ward or Shador. They need somebody.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Like, I mean, they still can come out pretty good. I mean, even if they get the number 2 pick, like they still come out pretty good.
Are y'all sold on Shador like that?
I have no idea. I can't tell you, New.
I like him. I think he can throw that thing.
Yeah, shit, I ain't seen nobody better.
What you think about Cam Ward's pro side?
Dude, I know Cam Ward. He was in the 8th grade. My ex-wife from West Columbia, so I used to see him. I used to see him. I used to go down there in the off season back when he was a jet because his mama was the head high school women's coach for the high school that my ex-wife played. She went to college on track, but she also played basketball. So and also his mama played high school basketball with my ex mother-in-law, and they got like state titles at their high school. I mean, it's a small country town, West Columbia, about 1,400 people that he came out of. So he took the hard route. Now he went to I think he went to a JUCO because he didn't have no offers or no stars coming out. And he went the JUCO route. Then he, did what he did and kept transferring to. He was in the best position. But yeah, like he been working because I remember times I used to be down there working out and whatnot, and he used to be out there doing like 7-on-7 with his teammates and in his high school and things of that nature. Like, but I know him, so he was a jet. So to see him, when I realized it was him, I was like, God, he came a long way. You know what I'm saying? So I was proud of him, impressed and whatnot, because he didn't. A lot of people go the route he went and don't make it that far. So the fact that he kept pushing through it, I want to see him do good. I just think Shador would be better because Shador was in a pro style system for the longest. He's been in a pro style system since he was in high school because his dad coached him that way. You know what I'm saying? So he's the better prepared. I feel. You know what I'm saying? But that don't in this way.
I'm a Cam fan because I'm a U fan in college football. I'm the U, baby.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one more thing for everybody.
What's
Simple, something real simple. What change, or what changes are you looking to, that are you hoping that will happen this year? In it could be in any sport, college, NBA, NFL, it could be in anything. What change are you looking for? Just one.
So for me, I would say I'm hoping y'all can get a basketball recruit that's worth a damn.
Oh Lord,
He just took a shot at us.
I'm not even taking a shot at y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I get it, because we've been frying him. I get it.
I just told y'all though. I told y'all I got love. I
I
want to see y'all do good. You know what I'm saying? But y'all disappointing me, man. Like
Pablo.
So I'll say y'all need a let me switch it up.
All jokes aside, jokes aside.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All jokes aside,
okay.
I want to see y'all get a GM for basketball, man.
Okay, now you do know that this isn't a North Carolina Duke thing. Like this is
I know that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was like
just coming in my head. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm just popping up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to show. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't. I'm not tripping. It's no good.
Okay, I got you. Okay, New, go ahead.
For me, man, I want to see them get control of the portal.
The
like
NCAA?
For me, yeah, bro, it's too much free fall. Like it's basically like you can sit and watch other teams and be like, you know what, that might be a better fit for me right there. And you don't have no penalty whatsoever. I'm out of here, coach. I'm going over here. I think I can play this. I like this system. I know I can play here. This guy right here is going to be leaving. Like, it's basically, it's like free agency.
Yeah.
But in the NBA and the NFL, Major League Baseball, you got to play that contract out.
Yeah. Right.
Unless you get traded. But college basketball and football right now is it's free fall.
Well,
and
let's hope they don't.
All of it does it all work out all the time? Absolutely not.
Right.
You look at all them guys that Florida State got after they went undefeated last year, and got all those guys to transfer from Alabama, like you name it. And they went to Florida State and was
two
dog doo-doo. Right?
Late garbage.
A whole bunch of bad investments.
Absolutely right.
A whole bunch of bad investments. So again, the kids making the money, hey, more power to them. They should. But they're going to have to pull the reins back a little bit on that portal. Because if not, bro, like right now, I couldn't even keep up. And I was wondering how the hell Indiana got so good in football this year, because that coach brought a lot of his players with him.
23 of them.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, in some situations, it does turn into a good thing. But when you can just openly sit and be like, yo, I'm going to go over here because I think I fit better at the U, or I fit better over here at Pitt, whatever it may be. Yeah. And you can just get up and go.
Yeah.
That part, I feel like they need to figure something out with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob?
You know what? I was thinking about this. Like, I'm 150% for the kids making as much bread as they can make. But I would like to see it, like, because I would like to see them, the NCAA. I know it probably ain't doable, but I would like to see them put like 20, make them put 20% in some type of a savings or investment fund for it to be like they can get when they 25. You feel what I'm saying? Just like that, just so, because, we got too many kids. Norris, you'll know this more than anybody, like, being at the level you was at. We got too many pros that run through all their bread. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see some type of savings plan put in just so they can have some bread at 25 or at 27 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I see
like a trust fund.
Yeah, I see Dion do that with like all the guys on this team who got kids. He made them open up an account to put aside for not only for themselves but for their children when they get done.
Yeah. I would like to That's what I would like to see. Because like when they walk away from college, like you were saying, everybody ain't going to the league. Like we said, like they could have some money to start their live, whatever avenue of life they gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Mondo Baycott, baby.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
2.5 turn it into a hotel.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Denars, what you got?
I just want to see a change in the program, especially with Carolina with recruiting for football. I mean, I'm like I said, I ain't that too much big on basketball, really, unless it's LeBron James. But yeah, but football for sure, man. You gotta get some kids that's hungry, man. I mean, like I take it from what Deion Sanders said. Like I need that dog who is just him and his mama. And he got little brothers and sisters at home. They need to stop going all these damn prep schools. Them kids, they gonna go to college. They gonna go to college no matter what. Go get them kids out them slums. They gonna work, but they gonna be the kids that's gonna come in. They gonna come in hungry and ready to play. And if they got a guaranteed opportunity to prove themselves, they're gonna take advantage of it. So I would say that, like, mix it up. Like, don't just go to the, the predominant. And it ain't got to be predominant white or predominant black, because it's private schools are both generous these days and both economic resources these days. But go into some of those neighborhoods, like, because that's the thing with Bush Davis. Bush Davis gonna get them boys out the mud. Like I had,
you want somebody that grew up on bologna and cheese sandwiches
and
about
you, baby.
One of them, spam sandwiches, you got syrup sandwiches,
all that, bro, for sure.
Chicken salad and all that. I remember getting it to my daddy. I'm like, I'm not eating this shit tonight. Like, goddamn, I'm tired of eating this. Even though that's all we got, I'm tired of eating this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to my mom, but like, there's kids who went through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So yeah, that's who you need. Them the ones gonna be your hardest workers, because they're gonna be scared to go back to that. I know I for sure was.
Adversity sometimes would be your best motivator, bro.
Go get them kids. Go get them 70, 80-year-olds who got kids, who got mouths to feed. Like they gonna come ready to work, because they got something to work for and work towards. Like that was one thing I did notice when I was working at Carolina. Like no kid, no student at, like, not saying it was a bad thing, but like no kids when I worked in administration had no student athletes on the football team had children.
Yeah.
So it was all me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when I was there, I came, three guys in my freshman class came in with kids. One dude came in with 2. And then, guys throughout college had babies and whatnot, but everybody had something to prove and to play for. So it meant more. You got to go get guys that it means that much to them. Like, you can't go get these guys, well, I'm just playing. I don't need it. I'm just playing because I'm good. No, go get them boys that I need this ish. Like, I need this ish. Them the ones that's gonna run through a brick wall, because we have nothing else to lose. Like, we go back home and it's nothing at home. So like, I'm gonna do what I need to do here to make a better life for myself. So I figure, like, change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, recruit guys from all aspects. Like, I know I get it, because we're the type of school we are. You want to focus on academics and all that, but if you paying all this money NIL, we need wins. We need better bowls than the Fenway Bowl up in damn Boston. We need to go to damn Rose or Alamo or Sugar or something like that. Nothing against Fenway, you know what I'm saying? But bowl game is a bowl game. But to get those big time endorsements and those big time recruits to come in there, we got to get to those type bowl games, because those type bowl games shows that you have a shot to be in the college playoffs and a chance to compete for a national title.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing in the Snoop Dogg Bowl.
For sure. That's for sure.
I saw that. I said, hold up, man. Wait a minute.
You and me, but don't get me wrong. I love the hell out of Snoop Dogg. I was like, wait, what? Snoop Dogg got a bowl game named after him?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg got a bowl game.
The Snoop Dogg Bowl.
So listen, fellas, I appreciate everybody, man. Matter of fact, let me just give a round of applause for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's how
my guys right here, man. Like, listen, big shout out to all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, stopping through, chopping it up with me. This is the first annual 2024 wrap up You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure that there's a lot more things that we probably could have delved into, but listen, we already right at 3. Like, ow.
We sure live.
I didn't realize that.
Oh wow.
Listen, we just
Me
made
too, I just seen that, like, whoa.
listen,
That's right. I said, damn, we sure will.
listen, we just made history. This is my very first episode where I've even went beyond like an hour, 20 minutes. Like sure. Like, so this is my first one dropping a 3-hour pod.
Good content, man. Good content, bro.
But it's good content. It might not happen again until the end of next year, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to keep the episodes to a minimum. But you know, hey, that's what it's all for. That's what it's all. Everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no biggie or whatever. It's always on the last episode of the year. I'm cool with it. I ain't got no problems with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the yearly wrap up. So listen, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You know, of course, open invitation. Got some big things lined up for 2025. You know, got some business things in the works. For sure. That we gonna put in place for sure. And of
I'm
course,
trying to get to Chapel Hill.
You said what?
I said I'm trying to get to Chapel Hill. What's good?
Listen, you was here and
where you at? Where you at right now?
I live in Knoxville.
Yeah,
oh, he ain't from
Knoxville, Tennessee. Nice.
Yeah.
I got my son's godfather stayed in Knoxville. Lee Smith. He played at University of Tennessee and in Marshall. But we also played. Me and him also played in the NFL together for a good bit of time. But he had some land down there. My boy Lee got about 100 acres down there. Yeah, we going flooding and what.
Listen,
get me some too.
The Nards, don't listen to Pablo because Pablo was just here not too long ago.
I'm always in
Knoxville ain't that far.
He was just here. Not here, but he was just here in Durham not too long ago.
No.
Like,
yeah, Nation.
Hey, you know what's crazy? This is my guy too, right? Like Pablo's my guy, even though he's a Duke fan. Came all the way to Durham or whatever, and I ain't even hear from him. See what type of friend he is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't hear from me?
He's a Dookie.
Feelings is hurt.
We talked when I was out
there. Dookie.
No. We were supposed to link up.
And what you say to me?
No. Don't do that because that is not what happened. I ain't say what I say.
I ain't going to no damn Duke. That's
no. Of course I said that. I wasn't going to no Duke games or anything, but we were supposed to link up. Like,
I'll pull up on a UNC game. I mean, what's the difference?
No, if we were supposed to link up before you went back home, we were supposed to like maybe grab some
That's on me.
Some brunch or something.
That's on me.
Can't trust no devil, yo. The blue devils. You can't trust no devil, yo.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Baby, you feel me?
Y'all up in stealing the Dermite signal and whatnot. They out here, they hot.
They do all
they super hot about that.
Let you know right now. When they see
my homeboy is from Durham and he's a Duke fan, but he don't like that part.
No,
he don't like that at all.
They out here stealing our sign. Duke ain't no damn Dermite.
Crazy.
They ever had a player from Durham? I don't think they ever had a player from Durham.
I don't think so. Hell, I played with
the Wake Forest.
Yeah, I played with two of them. I played with two of them out in Carolina.
I don't remember none, to be honest with you.
Greg Little and Jonathan Smith. They came from Hillside. They both they in 07 class 3.
Like crazy. Every Durham player that played in Chapel Hill, like none of them went
they all went to Carolina.
Came to Chapel Hill.
Majority of them went to Carolina.
Either you hitting it over the center field wall or you got a jump shot. That's the only reason you go.
Yeah, so you know.
But same thing I told that recruiter who came to talk to me. I said, "Boy, I ain't coming no dude play no football."
Yeah, they recruited me in football. And when I went to the game, they was actually playing Carolina. I'm up there in the Duke section cheering for Carolina.
At least you went to a game.
You're supposed to.
The only reason I went to a game is they were recruiting three of my teammates from football too. That's the only reason I went.
I wouldn't have cared if they were recruiting Moses. I ain't going to no Duke.
But nah, man.
At that time, maybe
Sure.
at that time, because what they were throwing NIL money now. I may would have.
Hey.
Because I also said it about Georgia Tech. I said, boy, to be 15 minutes away from downtown Bobby Dodd, that's where I grew up at. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad used to work like part-time at the varsity. So sometimes I used to get out of baseball practice and I used to like get on the train and go downtown and drop my baseball stuff off at my dad's locker at his job. And I used to like cross the bridge and go to Georgia Tech spring practice because I was getting recruited by them at the time. Calvin Johnson was still on the team.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Reggie Ball, Tashard Choice. So, yeah, a lot of guys that I got to meet while I was down there getting recruited and whatnot.
Rob, when you coming down?
Man, it's going to have to be in the spring, y'all. I'm booked like every day, man.
I'm surprised you ain't trying to get down here now to get away from that weather.
Boy, look, I got a game every day from January 2nd to about the first week of March, fam. So I'm
that's all right, man. Hey, it's blessed to be working.
It is. It's a
blessed to be busy, right?
Right.
It's a blessing, man.
Show.
Yeah. So, but listen, whenever you ready,
I got you.
You already know.
I'm
gonna send everybody's contact so that they have it. Pablo, I know you and Rob already have it.
Yeah.
You know, and
sir.
But I definitely,
I'm the meme king, so I'm gonna drop a meme for certain scenarios that we dealing with.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, then I tell you what, I'll put everybody in a chat or something on the gram, and then y'all can go from there as far as
that's what's up.
How about that?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, something like that. That way everybody can follow each other, things like that. It's all about connecting and building. Yeah.
Pablo, they coming for you all day, bro.
You saw my face? I gotta get him.
I got something in the stash for him.
Yeah. For sure. But nah, man, listen, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like we just building, man. I'm just trying to build something over here, man. So of course, having y'all on the show, of course, it's always a big thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Having the special guest or whatever in 6 months. Listen. It's been a good ride. It's been a good ride. I can't complain at all. Okay, Pablo.
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you, man.
Yeah. But you in the Paul's game. My bad. My bad.
Hey, that's another New York thing right there, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, it's been a journey. Let me change that. Pablo get all on that other stuff, man. But it's been a great journey, man. And of course, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, the assistance from you guys, man. So I appreciate all the love and support from y'all, man, and trying to put this thing together at last minute, of course, and things like I called Newby up today. And told Newby, like, you know what I'm saying? Newby was like, yo, I'm in. I'm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to have that when you need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That spare the moment. Because it was supposed to be Ray Terry.
Yeah.
But he had some things to take care of or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna make some things happen. We got some other things lined up for this year. So
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. And yeah, go Heels. Rob, of course, much success to you up there, bro.
Y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real.
Be safe up there in Indiana, man. I know it's cold. Stay warm.
Stay
busy.
I know it's cold up there.
Yeah, you know.
And we come to the South, we know y'all freezing up.
And I hate the cold. I hate the cold.
What?
Me too, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care if I go if I never see another snowflake in my life.
Me either. For real. And I probably see one next week, and I still hate it.
Yeah, for sure.
I tell people all the time, I am a tropical brother. Bring me that.
Yes, sir.
Rob, when the next time you over there with the Bulls? I meant to ask you that. Matter of fact, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Because I know some of these old heads, they probably passed their bedtimes. Like,
old heads.
What time is it? Oh, it's
Come on, man.
Man, it's only 10:15, man.
I'm the youngest one in the chat right now.
Well, you are.
And I'm a night owl, bro. Like, I don't listen.
How old you is, Lizelle?
I'm younger than you.
In your mind, how old you is?
How old are you, Denard?
I asked you first.
I'm 43.
Okay, I'm the youngest. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
born
okay.
88 or 36. I just turned 36 November. Like,
Oh yeah, you a baby.
I'm 22.
You all wet behind the ears.
In your mind, if you
November what? Your birthday in November? November what?
November 16th.
Yo, that's crazy. You a Scorpio like me, and you and my brother's birthday is the same day, and my brother's a Tall Hill too.
Nice. See,
That's crazy.
Which is crazy because my nephew's birthday the same day as mine. My mother's birthday. Okay, this is how November goes. I got a cousin birthday November 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 12th. Mine's the 16th. My nephew's 16th. My mama's the 16th.
Right.
Well, my mama's the 17th. Then I got a cousin that's the 18th. I got another cousin that's the 20th. My dad's the 21st. Another cousin that's the 25th. So yeah,
just every day. How about that?
Yo, me and your dad got the same birthday.
Hey yo,
me and his dad got the same birthday. Mine the 21st. My daughter's the 9th. My oldest brother's the 16th. I got a cousin that's the 28th.
My man.
I got a cousin that's the 14th. Like November is, but you know, we all Valentine's Day, baby.
I was just going to say that. That means our family got busy in February, baby.
Valentine's Day was jumping.
Jumping. Drink that wine, girl. Let's get down.
For real.
That's how we got here.
That's crazy. Listen, we thank everybody for watching, man. We done been here now. It's 3 hours and 10 minutes. Like, cool, appreciate everybody for watching. It's going to be a big year for everybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? For all of the guys here on the panel, for sure. For everybody watching in the chat or listeners, whatever, however you consume this information and this video and everything or whatever, like, you know, we appreciate everybody, man. And just stay tuned for some big things happening this year. You know, once again, appreciate everybody for stopping by. And as always, it's a great day to be a Tar Heel.
Go Duke.
Yeah, Pablo. Great day to be a Tar Heel.
And until then, go holler at everybody, man. For sure.